Hello everyone, just a little disclaimer before this video begins. If you're looking for an actual Godzilla advent calendar for your loved one, then I'm sorry to say this, but there's no official one yet. However, I do have a video linking you to a bunch of good Godzilla merch that I recommend for the holiday season. So, if you're in dire need for some good Godzilla merch, you know I got you covered. Anyways, enjoy the video. Hello everybody, welcome to the first edition of the Godzilla 2021 Advent Calendar. My name is Matthew, and today we are going to pick the first figure to actually be reviewed. Well, I guess Godzilla merch in general that I have. Now, remember, how this is played is that every year I do this, and last year's figures are not included to ensure a clean, new wheel game. Of course, it's lagging a bit, probably because of all the stuff I have on here, so you're going to have to forgive me. But you know what? Let's give this wheel a go. Shall we? 3, 2, 1. Which one are we going to get? And we have the Playmates, Funko Pop MechaGodzilla. I see there's a bit of glare on the screen, but that's not too bad. Alright, let's go. Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. My name is Matthew, and today we are back with the Godzilla Advent Calendar in the first entry of the 2022 edition. And so, I'm dressed for the occasion in my, I guess, Christmas gown, kind of sweater. Feels like there should be another button right here, although it doesn't really match my green shirt. And maybe if I had like the logo, maybe it does. That being said, welcome back. I'm super pumped. I've been waiting all year to do this. And as you guys saw from the intro, we are doing the MechaGodzilla Funko Pop. And this thing is so cool. I'm gonna kind of go over like what it is. And I actually have 2 of them. Now I'm not doing a giveaway. This one's from the 3 set. This one's just on its own. But let's kind of go over the sculpt, the paint, and such. So for the sculpt and paint, it actually has a lot of metallic details to it. It's definitely shiny, as you can probably tell by the colorful lighting, to give it some more flair. Then again, that's kind of how all my videos look nowadays. The red paint on the eyes looks pretty good. The tipped spikes looks pretty good. And the metallic paint all across the whole body is pretty good. I will give it that one criticism I do have is the lack of actual color, because aside from the red splotches and the silver paint all across the whole body, there really isn't too much color variety. And I know MechaGodzilla really only had like 2 colors to work with, but I feel like they could have given this thing some extra dry brushing the same way they did with the Godzilla Pop. Because honestly, this is the most detailed Funko Pop yet. Do not screw with me, Funko fans. This is, without a doubt, the most detailed Funko Pop. If I'm proven wrong, I'm proven wrong, but this is definitely up there. And I love how people will say, oh, but this thing looks ugly. This is literally how he looked in the movie. You're calling the original design ugly in a sense. But at the end of the day, this is a pretty dang sweet pop. I mean, there's really not much I can really say that hasn't been said already. Hold on. Oh, this is... Wait. Yeah, this is the original one I had. Oops. Well, still, detail remains the same. For posability, there's really nothing, because it's a Funko Pop. There's really nothing to say. It's a nice, small, compact package that you can only get... that you can get for about 10 to 15 to maybe even 20 bucks. This thing is really rock solid. I love this especially. I don't really have anything else to really say that hasn't been said already. I mean, he's like in a really good pose as well. He has like his 2 front legs like this. He's facing this way. He has one arm hand closed, one arm kind of open to the side, and his tail's obviously curled in to one fit in the box, because if it was just out to the side, then probably wouldn't fit in there unless they just like, and then you got the or 2 just to make it a bit more dynamic. Bottom of the feet, you can kind of see that. And they put the information right here, which I don't know if you can really read that. Probably can. But anyways, that's all I really have to say for this Godzilla 2022 Advent Calendar. I was about to say one because I'm so used to saying one at this point. If you guys liked it, definitely subscribe to the channel. Jesus loves you. God bless you all. And I will see you guys next time. Peace out, everybody. Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of the Godzilla Advent Calendar. My name is Matthew, 2022 edition of course, and today we are doing another spin the wheel section. Let's go ahead and pick one. Last time we got the Funko Pop MechaGodzilla from G.M.K, the original version, because I don't have the exclusive. Let's give this thing a whirl. Lots of lag. And one of my favorite NECA figures. Alright, let's do it. Let's go. You guys remember back in Matthew 2000 when I said that this was, the NECA 89 was the most detailed Godzilla? Yeah, I stand corrected after reanalyzing this figure. Hello everyone, welcome back to the Godzilla 2022 Advent Calendar. My name is Matthew, and today we have day 2, which is the NECA Godzilla 1989. Let's be honest. This figure is so freaking cool. Overall, I think that this is honestly one of the best NECA Godzillas and best Godzilla figures, period. And I think I can speak for all of us when I say that this is the turning point of NECA's Godzilla figure line that would forever continue to change the game, and it was NECA's A game. No questions asked. Any questions asked will be shot down, because you'll just be handed this figure and said, this is A game. Previous ones, plus game. This is A game. And going forward, A game, A game, A game. Maybe not so much of the Mothras, but even then that's debatable given the things they had to work with. But overall, this is spectacular. Overall, the face looks like a frog, as he did in the movie. The detail work is just crisply clean. Look at that! This is so cool. And even after all these years of owning the figure, I still think it's one of the best. Overall, I definitely do think that this is one of the best figures of all time, period, because of how much detail's just jam-packed into this little guy. Come on, there's literally no discussion about that. In terms of colors, I got some eyes, obviously, yellow, black, not too much to write home about. You also got some kind of sandy yellow, white, bone-colored for the spines. Obviously continues down to the tip of the tail, which is nice. Something that all Godzilla should have. Claw paint's looking pretty good too. Toe claws are looking pretty nice as well. And I think they should have added some dry brushing or maybe some splash of color right here. Just give it more of a roughed up, dirty look. But I mean, that's alright. Oh, and also the mouth. It kind of looks like a butthole. Not gonna lie. Why am I even allowed to talk in these videos? I don't know. But as well, there is some more detailing to be found in the figures. My hair's a mess. But I think overall that this figure is definitely worth the purchase just for the detail alone. If this was just a statue, that would be great on its own. But of course, it features articulation. Why? Because it's an action figure. A NECA action figure. A NECA action figure. Pretty sure that joke's been made before. For articulation, you have quite a bunch. You have articulation at the jaw, open and closes, 2 ball joints at the head and neck, respectively. Articulation, ball joints at the shoulders, ball joint and hinge joint combos at the elbows. Of course, rotate, bend in, and out, swivel at the wrists, and twist and turn at the wrist. Clench in the fingers, so you can kind of clench the fists a little bit in case you want to. So that's pretty nice on its own as well. Also, I guess I'm gonna kind of do a little bit of this. Oh, does it work? don't think it works for this angle. There we go. Ah, gotcha. For the hips, you kind of go in and out a little bit. Not really, actually, all that much. The hips are really the most limited joint of the bunch, because due to the design of how bulky and thick the suit actually was, the figure itself, being modeled directly after the suit, doesn't have a whole lot of play value with the legs. So if you try to try to lift up the leg, you'll see that like the sculpted in fold is fixed. Obviously has a fixed position, but as it goes, it kind of separates it and goes diagonally, and then you have this part which ends up jabbing against this part, and you don't really want that. Otherwise, you'll have grinded up sculpt. Bend it at the knee, of course. Look at that bend. And ball joints at the feet, of course. Both sides. Ball joints at the tail. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So, beautiful segment. I love this. Not too much really else to write home about, but this figure is jam-packed with, not accessories, articulation. But speaking of accessories, sorry, he comes with a beam effect. As you guys can clearly see, this kind of beam effect is really rock solid. Maybe I'm holding it up too close to the camera. I don't know. It's really odd to see figures, especially. Okay, you know, I actually should like blast it. Okay, so childish transition out of the way. Do I overall recommend this figure? Well, actually, first off, the beam is made of white plastic with some, to fix the camera, translucent plastic, obviously, with some really dusty, kind of really bright white paint over top to create like this dusty spray, or maybe even snow effect too, kind of mist almost, very fiery. Although one of them is literal fire, so. I overall think it's worth the purchase, you know. $30, $20, you can't go wrong with this. It is truly a steal of a deal figure. Overall, I think this is one of NECA's best figures, and thank you guys for watching this video. If you guys liked it, definitely subscribe to the channel. Jesus loves you, God bless you all, and I'll see you guys next time on the Godzilla 2022 Advent Calendar. Peace out, everybody. Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of the Godzilla 2022 Advent Calendar. My name is Matthew. This is day 3, which yesterday we did the NECA Godzilla 1962, and it was overall pretty amazing figure, if I do say so myself. So, you know how the game is played, let's go. Just had my volume super low, whatever. And the figure we get is Playmates Gigan 2004. Alright, not too shabby. Let's do this. Hello everyone, welcome back to the Godzilla 2021 Advent Calendar. My name is Matthew, and today we're going to be doing another episode. But today we're going to be doing another one, but this time for the Playmates Gigan 2004. And just like the Funko Pop MechaGodzilla, I've got 2 of them, which is quite lucky because apparently this is like the rarest of the Playmates original bunch. Although I don't know how true that is now that Shin Godzilla's been discontinued for a while, so he might be pretty rare now in the next few years. So I'm glad to have that and its packaging. So yeah, lucky for me. So let's go over the positives and negatives about this guy. First, sculpt in paint. It's actually pretty sweet. I'd say this is probably the best of the original 4 Godzillas. 6-inch. The face is pretty gnarly, like the look of it. The horn is pretty well done. The spikes are also really well conjointed. I like that. The teeth are pretty movie accurate, even though they're kind of sculpted into one big part of it. Plastic. There you go, the vinyl. Whatever this figure is made of. Neck bristles look pretty nice. Nice shielding. These fins are not painted like the streaks, but these sides are. The claws are definitely painted, really well painted. Spikes are pretty well painted. hold on. I like the the look of the legs. Pretty basic coloring, but I mean the coloring what is there is pretty dang sweet. Got some not too much detail at the bottom of the feet, kind of some legal mumbo jumbo, and some extra detailing bristles across the tail. Also, I forgot to mention, I've got the Christmas gown back. There you go. Once again, feels like there should be a button here, which there actually isn't. But hey, it is what it is. So you also got like the pitchfork kind of tail that would, I can't remember if this spun around in the movie. This looks like something it would spin around. I can't remember if it did. Before articulation, we don't have a whole lot. We have articulation at the head, mildly. Feels like a ball joint, but I can confirm it is not. But it does have ball joint-like movement where... Wait a minute. This was my first one. Okay. I was also thinking, like, which one was my first one? But then I remembered my first one had more head movement, but that one was way too stiff, so I go to this one. And this one actually has more head movement, so I can actually get some decent rocker out of there. Up and down, just a teeny bit. But the head joint really is just kind of meant there for show. I mean, you can kind of see where they kite and to try to clear out a head joint, but really that ain't doing any favors. What are you doing, Piper? My cat, Piper's here. I have articulation here at the arms. Pretty well sweet. Hold on. There you go. This one moves more fluently than this one does, because you can just go up to here, then kind of there. Maybe if you push it, you can go back a bit. Nope, you can't really. I mean, you kind of can get past the leg, but once you get past the leg, that's kind of it. But this one, you can actually kind of almost get full movement. There you go. Oh, hold on. I feel like that was like a bit of Axis plastic in there that snapped when I moved it. Or maybe that's just it popping out of place and then going back in place, maybe. We have the legs. Pretty well done. Yeah, there you go. For a second I thought it wasn't capturing. And then we have the tail going side to side. Pretty well done. It's like that across both versions. They're the exact same version. And for 13 bucks, because there's really no accessories, for 13 bucks, really, kitty, you really can't go wrong with this figure. It's really nice, it's really sweet, very simplistic, and overall, I really think that this figure is actually pretty worth its price of 13 bucks. So if you definitely go to a Walmart, Target now with a brand spanking new packaging, you will be walking out a happy camper with this guy. With that being said, thank you guys for watching this episode of Godzilla Advent Calendar 2022. If you guys liked it, definitely subscribe to the channel. Jesus loves you. God bless you all, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace out, everybody. Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. My name is Matthew, and today we're doing the day 4 of Godzilla 2022 Advent Calendar. So let's go ahead and pick the next figure in line for reviewing. And it's going to be... Alright, the 1991 PVC statue. Let's go. You know, how ironic that the first figure we reviewed on this Advent Calendar was only like 3-4 inches. This one's at least 6 times its overall size and 12 times its overall weight. This is a big boy. Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. My name is Matthew, and today we are reviewing the Diamond Select PVC Statues Godzilla 1991. Look at this beast. I think I can speak for all of us when I say this is one of the best Godzilla items created, period. No question, no debate, no arguing. It's just all facts. This thing is certainly one of the best. So first off, let's go over the overall sculpt. The overall sculpt is made of PVC, as the name implies. and it's definitely one of the best overall looking figures I've seen. It's kind of a more cartoony style take on the Heisei, because the Heisei looked a bit meaner, but it definitely gets the job done with the overall feeling. Huh. That is a weird feeling. I don't think I've felt... Okay, that is a weird feeling. I think I was just squeezing Godzilla's boobs. Okay, that is like really funny. So yeah, Godzilla's face is kind of mean. His teeth are individually painted and sculpted. They look fantastic. Yeah, I like my puns. The dorsal fins do look a little bit small for my taste, but it's nothing too overall, bad, say. The boat here actually looks pretty solid. Nicely done. Here we have the nice splatter effect, like all the water kind of gushing out to the side, all that good stuff. Here we have the little dock, that Godzilla's about to probably annihilate. You press your finger on it, it feels really weird to the touch. I mean, I know if you, press down on it and look, you'll see, a little imprint of it, of course. And, of course, the bottom has a hole in it, kind of for more playability. And what's funny enough is I think this is just more of a coincidence, but if you look, you can actually kind of see, right around here, I can definitely see that. There's actually bubbles inside of the plastic, which is perfect because this is water after all. It's Godzilla in the water. So this figure, I guess statue actually, it's not really a figure so much as it's a statue, is pretty rock solid. Claws look really nice. I like the kind of blue, kind of gray dry brushing they've got going on here. It looks really dang sweet. And overall, it just looks really like a nice Godzilla figure. Or statue. It's a statue. There's no real posability on this thing. But what's actually really cool is, even though I don't own the statue yet, I gotta stop saying figure in this review. There's a King Ghidorah statue out there that if you put it behind it, you can wrap his heads around Godzilla, and you can mimic the 1991 Godzilla vs. King Ghidorah poster, which is sweet. Flat out sweet. No question. And honestly, if I had those, I actually would take all the statues off the shelf and put them in a glass cabinet and have them just backed out with each other, just looking all extra mighty and stuff. I want to get all statues. That's one of my main goals for collecting. But as of right now, this is without a doubt one of my best Godzilla figures ever to exist. I don't really want to rate these because this is Christmas after all. But with that being said, thank you guys for watching this video. If you guys liked it, definitely subscribe to the channel. Also, by the way, if you're wondering how much this guy is, this guy's about $80 at retail, and I think he's still available on the Dime Select website, which if you want to go check that out, dimeselecttoys.com. I think it's /Godzilla, maybe? /Godzilla? I'm not too sure. But with that being said, thank you guys for watching this video. If you guys liked it, definitely subscribe to the channel. Jesus loves you. God bless you all. Stay tuned for tomorrow for day 5 of the Advent Calendar, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace out, everybody. Hello everyone, welcome back to the Godzilla 2022 Advent Calendar. My name is Matthew. I'm joined by my very laggy spin the wheel game. Okay, there we go. It kind of regained a little bit of RAM and then I spoke too soon. You know what? Screw it. We're going to immediately go. I think I also forgot to turn the volume up. Unless the volume was... Okay, there we go. Oh. Alright, NECA 2001 Godzilla Atomic Blast version. Alright, let's go. Hello everybody, welcome back to the Godzilla 2022 Advent Calendar. My name is Matthew, and today we are doing another episode of the Advent Calendar, Day 5. And today we have one of my all-time favorite figures, the NECA Godzilla 2001 Atomic Blast version. This thing is quite literally one of my favorites when I'm repeating lips as well. It's just for so many reasons, but let's go ahead and go over the basics. Ironically, actually before I start, this was actually, I think, bought 5 years ago, which it kind of blows my mind, or it was either 5 or 4 years ago, one of the two. I want to say it was 5, maybe it would have been 4, but it's still, oh yeah, it was definitely 5 years ago. And now I'm really piecing 2 and 2 together. This is honestly one of the best figures I've ever had. The blue on him is just so immaculate. It's just so awesome. And like, even though it kind of looks like he just ate a bunch of Smurf butt, it kind of just looks a lot, it looks fun. You know, you see this and this appeals to you. You know, if you're a kid looking at this in the toy store and you see this, this captures your attention. This really just does capture your attention a whole bunch. Furthermore, I honestly think that the blue is also spread out really well on this guy, you know, with the white and the frosted blue. You could throw this out in the snow and it'll look great. In fact, it's winter out right now, so I think I'm gonna go do that. For other things as well, the eyes look very gnarly, and you can open up the mouth too. Looks really blue in there. Blue continues down to the body, kind of fanning out, especially because like the lighting of the atomic breath. Claws look pretty nice, and the tail looks really well. I kind of wish they could have painted, you know, the tail spikes a little bit. I can't recall if they did that in the original because I don't have the original yet. But without further ado, let's go right into articulation. Ball joints at the head, jaw hinged, ball joint at the neck. And I previously said this guy was stiff. Does that remain true? Gosh, this is so stiff. My goodness. It's actually not that bad. My elbows. The elbows here are pretty good. The wrists is pretty good as well. Got some nice clamping, finger action. Oh, there we go. Now I'm getting into a few. The waist joint is pretty much not really all that useful aside from a good old rotation, but then you break up the blue kind of seam. Legs can go out to the side, of course. Ooh, nice click. Kind of ratchet style. I love the application of the legs. The knees kind of bend in about, I want to say, about that far out, in, and straighten up about that far out. And the feet can bend, tilt, swivel. They're on ball joints, so that's to be expected. This one, like, it's really loose. This one actually is kind of much more stiff and actually much more solid. The base of the tail isn't really all that movable. I mean, you probably gotta give it like a good finessing. This segment is good. Oh, I'm just accidentally, there we go. This segment's good, and then this segment's good. So all 4 of the segments really nice, and then from here to here, just a nice little bendy wire. So in terms of the overall articulation and size, pretty dang sweet. But of course, it ain't an atomic breath Godzilla without the atomic breath, which all you have to do is make sure that the holes are pointed upward. You can kind of see them there. And jammed right into the teeth alignment. And then it closes up the jaw like this, and then you can get Godzilla shooting his atomic breath. I will admit it looks more like a fireball right here, but for a first attempt at Godzilla's atomic breath, NECA did a really nice job with it. But with that being said, that's all I really have to say for this video. This is definitely a recommendation for my book, and you know, for 20-30 bucks, you can't go wrong with it, especially with the reissue that comes in such an exquisite packaging. But with that being said, thank you guys for watching this video. If you guys liked it, definitely subscribe to the channel. Jesus loves you. God bless you all. And I'll see you guys in day 6 of the Godzilla 2022 Advent Calendar. Peace out, everybody. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Godzilla 2022 Advent Calendar. My name is Matthew, and today we are doing day 6. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Or I guess 6, depending on what the 6th finger you want to really think of that is. Of the Godzilla Advent Calendar 2022, of course. And we're gonna randomly select the figure with our very laggy spin the wheel game. And the figure we get is going to be Playmates Skullcrawler 2021 with HEAV. Alright, good choice. Let's go. Let's do this. Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. My name is Matthew, and today we're doing another review, another Godzilla Advent Calendar 2022, day 6 actually. Is it day 6? Yeah, it's day 6. And today is a review of everyone's favorite little Playmate Skull Boy, the Playmate Skullcrawler from Godzilla vs. Kong, aka number 10 with HEAV. So, without further ado, this guy is actually really solid. I love this figure a lot. Even though he is rather simplistic, the overall sculpt and paint is actually pretty decent for what you're getting for this price. Especially just $10. It's actually not that bad. Face looks pretty nice, really gnarly. Got the fake eyes kind of in front of it, which are actually heat sensors apparently. I don't know if that was ever confirmed, was it? So we had the kind of the yellow slitted painted eyes right there. Pretty nice. The red on the back looks really nice and kind of goes all the way down to the midsection of the tail where it stops, and then just kind of blank gray. The overall body is made of like a blank gray with a lot of muscular kind of fibers in there. It's kind of skeletal as well. Kind of elbow spikes, which if you manage to like grab this guy from behind and he elbows you, you're freaking dead. Like, these are at least 10 or 20 feet tall spikes. Just whoosh. This should be his main weapon. Just go wham. You know, imagine he just goes wah, and then just goes, and then he comes into an opponent and just whoops. There you go. Skullcrawlers really should learn how to control their metabolism and go physical fighting like that instead. The mouth is actually kind of basic. It's an actual tongue, not the stringy tongue. But I think they just did that because it would be kind of hard to make an actual tongue. The jaw looks pretty good. Teeth actually are, again, a bit simplistic because the actual teeth are like bunched up in the jawline and actually like go backward. But I mean, this is actually pretty good for what it is. Arms, again, look pretty well. Again, these are actually arms. Look at that. Tail looks really long. It's actually the longest of the bunch of all the Playmates figures. And that's actually all I really have to say. For accessories, you actually have a HEAV, which it isn't actually all that bad. And it is rather well painted. I mean, it just only has one piece of paint, but it's overall at least pretty solid quality. You got a bit of a hole. Kind of feels like a board game piece now that I think about it. And this one, the second accessory, you want to come over here and then boom, battle damage. Look at the ribs, the spine especially. And I will say again, complaints, I understand. It's a bit jagged, but I mean, it is what it is. For articulation, jaw can hinge open and close. No articulation here, because even though it does show some movement, it's not actually meant to move. It's just a big square peg that plugs into the body, so if you try to twist it, you're gonna have a broken neck Skullcrawler. Articulation at the shoulders, articulation at the elbows, nothing at the wrists, and midway ball joint section at the tail, where you actually attach it when it comes in the box like this. So that's all we really have to say about the Skullcrawler. You know, you got some little red accents here and there, but that's about it. It's a very simplistic figure, and I really think that this, for $10, pick it up at your local Walmart, Target, wherever you live, and yeah, that's honestly really solid figure. So with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed my little Christmas gown, like it. Thank you guys for watching this video. If you guys liked it, definitely subscribe to the channel. Jesus loves you, God bless you all. Like this video and subscribe to the channel for this Christmas gown as well. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace out, everybody. Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. My name is Matthew, and today is day 7 of the Godzilla 2022 Advent Calendar. And we are officially a week into the Advent Calendar. So who's the lucky number 7 gonna be today? An actually good playback this time for the spin the wheel game. And we get, is it gonna be a Youtooz? it's gonna be a Youtooz, and which one do we get? Well, the Kong on throne, but the Godzilla with heat ray was so close, you see that? But, hey, that's what we got, so let's do this, let's go. Oh, Merry first week mas. There you go, first week mas. Welcome back to another video, everybody. Well, my name is Matthew, and today we are going to be doing, we're officially a week in to the Godzilla 2022 advent calendar, and today we got our first monkey of the series, which we have the Youtooz Kong on throne from Godzilla vs. Kong. This guy is honestly super underrated and super amazing. Now, first question that might come to your mind is, the heck is Youtooz? Well, let's briefly discuss what Youtooz is. They first were founded in 2019, and I think they're either Canadian-based or California-based. One of the two. They're either located in Canada or the US. I don't know which one. And they produce debatably high-quality figures, from what I've seen, that have about mixed reception per figure, but these ones really caught my attention because it's Godzilla and Kong, or 1 and 2. More figures off the big G, right? That just means more figure adds to the collection and less money for my wallet. So with that being said, when these guys came out, they were limited production runs, which means they're only released once and they're never sold again. So if you want to get your hands on these things, you can't go to Youtooz.com anymore, because they're all sold out and they only made a limited quantity of them all. But the best part about this is that right as of this recording, they made a new batch of Godzilla Toho figures based on the old Toho lines. So there's Godzilla, Mothra, King Ghidorah, and MechaGodzilla. So if you want to buy those, I think they're still live. I'd have to quote myself on that, but I think I might be getting some. Who knows? But that being said, let's jump into the figure. This depicts Kong on the Hollow Earth with his big, mighty axe on his big throne that was left behind by his very ancestors. The overall figure's sculpt and paint is brilliant. I will say the coloring on Kong looks a bit more gray than I'd like it to be. And I will say this kind of looks a bit... I mean, that's actually kind of an alright color. Youtooz eyes are probably the big show stealer, because almost every single Youtooz that's been released has like these crescent eyes on them. So you put your fingers up like this and then up to your eyeballs. This is what you look like as a Youtooz, essentially. Or just... no, that just looks like I'm high. This actually looks like they're just kind of happy, even though I wouldn't be happy in this scenario. Well, especially one figure, because I'm literally getting it molded by Godzilla. But you can kind of see the stars actually kind of indented. Wasn't really a big fan of that. I mean, it has kind of grown on me a little bit. The tooth kind of snaggle, like one tooth's... the teeth are kind of pointing out from the bottom. It looks really good. The nipples are there. Yes, they actually made Kong's nipples. The guys approving there are like, they really put nipples on King Kong? I know it was like that in the movie, but someone actually went for it. And they're actually... wait a minute. Okay, no, they're just big circles. For a sec, I thought they were detailed nipples. It's just like... man, Youtooz. Y'all are both for that. I said that I think this axe on Kong is probably the best axe, and I still do stand by that. But I wish it was like a bigger versions of that axe, because that would just be so cool to hold. And then the throne itself, it's just a big thing of hollow vinyl, because these things are made of hollow vinyl. And they're rather pretty cool, so there's really not much to write home about. I mean, you got some nice detailing here, kind of like a crown shape. Of course, Kong's sitting on it. You know, he's got like his arm right here, and he's got like his big thing. I need like a big broomstick. Why do I make these jokes? They keep catching me so off guard or something. Okay. But of course the blade, the fin looks really nice. The bone itself looks really nice and big, and I like that. MechaGodzilla, of course, MechaGodzilla. Then at the back, bottom, I mean, got really nothing. But of course, this is one heck of a figure. But I would definitely buy this as soon as you can, because even though it's been a year since this guy dropped, they're getting expensive ASAP. That's kind of what Youtooz are. They sell out very fast sometimes. Like, I think Godzilla with Heat Ray in this set sold out in only 4 days on the Youtooz website. Youtooz website. Yeah, that proves how popular these guys are. But, with that being said, $30, I mean, could you go wrong? I mean, I'd recommend getting the Funko Pop if you want specifically a Kong with axe, but if you want the throne version, I mean, this is actually a pretty nice little cute way to go. With that being said, thank you guys for watching this video. If you guys liked it, definitely subscribe to the channel. Jesus loves you, God bless you all. Also, I really like that box. Watch my box showcase for that. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace out, everybody. Hello everybody, welcome back to the Godzilla 2022 Advent Calendar. My name is Matthew, and today we are doing day 8, which is a very exciting day for a multitude of different reasons. But without further ado, let's go. Which figure do we get? Okay, we got a little lag, but looks like the one we get is the Godzilla 1954 Fingerpuppets. Alright, let's do this. Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. My name is Matthew, and today is day 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Day 8. Actually, you could just do it like this. Quiz question, or actually more of a poll question. Do you guys put, when you guys stick up 8 fingers, do you do it like this or this? Which one do you do? But today, we're doing another bit of a Godzilla Advent Calendar thing, randomly selected. You know how the game is played. And we are doing a bit of a, grabbing the actual right finger puppets. These two, which are the Godzilla YUBI finger puppets I got, many years ago. We went all across the city for these things, I'll tell you that. These things were amazing. We originally got these things as like a promotion for something, apparently. I don't know. Probably the new Godzilla movie at the time on Netflix. But I mean, hey, any Godzilla movie will do. With that being said, let's go over some of the things I like, some things I don't like. But for the finger puppets, they're actually really neat. The first one especially is just kind of Godzilla just kind of chilling. This is the 54, by the way, with this glossy silver dorsal fins. Looks really nice, and his tail just kind of curling up in the air. This one is kind of more or less the same thing, except his tail is... I want to say it's not as long. Yeah, it's not as long as it is on here. Those dorsal fins still look really nice, and he has like the train in his mouth. At first I thought it was a building, but no, it's definitely a train. This might be. No, that's just more part of the train. Probably more buildings. This is definitely the train where it just. And it's actually a colored 54, so would you look at that? It's not a black and white 54. Honestly, I really don't have much to say. They are very cute, very kind of stylish looking figures. I mean, you can probably get them on eBay for fairly cheap. I mean, don't know what the prices are like on eBay. But since they are blind bags, though, which if you plan to buy the blind bags, just a word caution that you may end up with duplicates and defects. This one's a duplicate. But hold on, where's the right angle? Wait a sec. Oh, this one was the duplicate. This one has a... Okay, where is it? A gray splodge. There you go. You can kind of see it right below the eyeball. Right where my middle finger is. But yeah, this one was the original. This one. And this one, it was actually a third duplicate, but I just had to custom paint it as an atomic breath 54. So yeah, I kind of just painted his whole dorsal fins, and you can actually watch my painting process video on an older video I made a long time ago. But yeah, that's actually kind of about it. I don't really have much to say about these guys because, you know, they're fairly cheap, they're fairly affordable. Not fairly, they're definitely affordable, and they're cute little Godzilla collectibles. I think more people should get them. After all, when you have a whole collection. Okay, hold on. Let's try putting them all on my finger. Should we do it this way? I think we should do it this way. When you put them all on your finger, then you can have the power of the Infinity Stones. Oh, good luck trying to snap in this thing. Yeah, you can't really snap. But yeah, that being said, thank you guys for watching this video. If you guys liked it, definitely subscribe to the channel. Jesus loves you. God bless you all, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace out, everybody. Hello everyone, welcome back to day 9 of the Godzilla 2022 Advent Calendar. My name is Matthew, it's day 2022, and today we're doing, well, day 9, so let's go ahead and pick it. I have my volume really turned down really low today, and which figure line are we going to get? It appears to be another Funko Pop, and we have the Funko Pop Godzilla. Alright, let's go. Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. My name is Matthew, and today we are doing another Godzilla figure review for the 2022 Advent Calendar. Today's pick is the Godzilla Funko Pop from the classic line, and I gotta say, it's a pretty solid figure even nowadays. It's definitely not as impressive as the ones that come after it, like the G.M.K ones. And that upcoming Burning Godzilla pop, I'm snagging that thing as soon as I see it physically. But as for this figure, I gotta say, it still holds up rather well. The detail work is honestly still simplistic, as most Funko Pops were back in 2015, but it's at least passable, you know? It's mostly just like big, kind of cornered off ovals. It's the scales and the dorsal plates are decently done. And I say decently because, like, it's not as, again, complex as what would come before it, which proves of how much Funko would improve. But the Funko Pop eyes are pretty good. And the nose looks pretty good. The teeth actually look pretty good. I've seen some people complain about the lips, quote unquote, but they're actually the gums, and even though it looks like he's just wearing lipstick, it don't look all that bad, really. See, I got some, like, claw paint, of course. You know, he's just kind of like in that position, kind of classic dinosaur position. Well, not really dinosaur, Godzilla position. Although some dinosaurs I think are kind of like that, like with the whole thing. Of course, claw paint looks pretty nice. Not too much going on with the bottom of the feet. And of course, we got the tail, kind of curls in, and then just kind of swoops in like that. And then that's it. That is literally it. I mean, I could talk a bit more about, like, technicalities and stuff. I got this guy at the same place where I got, I think, my Godzilla 12-inch tall figure from Bandai several years back. It was one of the best experiences I've ever had. You know, it's just an overall amazing figure, and I love it. But this guy also brings back a lot of good memories. Even though I didn't go in the store to get this, my mom came from the mall to get it and was just kind of curious what was there, and then boom, this was here. Or I guess this was there, so, you know, honestly really solid. I like the dorsal fins. I like the paint. I have a little scuff down here. I never noticed that. Probably because I'm not used to holding this guy like 24/7. Because he's mostly at like one of the shelves. More towards the back because he's a bit bigger. Because keep in mind, this is like a 6-7 inch pop. Funko Pops are usually about, I want to say like this size, half of this size, 4-inch, 3-inch. So this is definitely one of the bigger pops. But with that being said, that's all I have to say for this video. If you guys liked it, definitely subscribe to the channel. Jesus loves you. God bless you all. Stay tuned for tomorrow for day 10. 10 of the Godzilla 2022 Advent Calendar, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace out, everybody. Hello everyone, welcome to day 10 of the Godzilla 2022 Advent Calendar. My name is Matthew, and today we're doing, well, day 10. Let's see which figure we get this time. Alright. And the figure we are going to be getting appears to be the Marusan knockoff Godusan Godzilla figure. Alright, let's go. Let's do this. small as heck figures that we often forget about, that we don't really pay much attention to. Yeah, this is one of them. Hi everyone, welcome back to the Godzilla 2022, probably should fix the camera, advent calendar. My name is Matthew, and today we're reviewing this little guy, which is the Godusan. I named him Godzilla, which is kind of like the Marusan Godzilla. I think it's a knockoff of that figure. But basically, we're just gonna kind of be going over this guy. I got this guy at my work. Like, basically, they have like little toy chests which kids can just take a free toy out of. And then I came across this little guy and just like, why not? I can just grab him and skedaddle. I mean, it was just a free bin anyway, so my boss was aware. So don't be thinking I'm stealing. So far the sculpted paint, the eyes are pretty red. Probably has not seen daylight in over 10 years, unless this guy was just directly looking at the sun for the past 10 years. Okay, there's the camera. I'm looking at the LCD screen, or my phone screen, I guess. The teeth are painted decently, black pupils. The eyes, I like the plastic. It's very shiny. It's very, very interesting. I like the kind of shorter tail on this guy too. Spikes are kind of like mountains, honestly. This looks more like the back of a mountain range, kind of little tiny bumps. Arms look pretty good. It looks like it had posability at one point until it was like recasted, because it's like so obvious that there was a cut right there. You see that? Yeah, there was a cut there at some point until they remolded this guy. Because this definitely seems like a little figure that would have articulation. Then it has like the little feet, obviously. Really looks like the Marusan Godzilla. And then the little bitty tails I keep referring to. Underside, not really much going on. Of course, it has these little molding circles right here where it's made in the factory. And of course, that's about it. That's all I can really say about this Godzilla. Honestly, I mean, unless you want me to pad out the video somehow. So with that being said, I really have nothing else to say. Like, it's a very small Godzilla. Don't know really where it came from, but I have it in the collection anyway. So, like, subscribe. I'll see you guys next video. Jesus loves you. God bless you all. Spread the gospel. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace out, everyone. Stay tuned for day 11. Hello everyone, welcome back to day 11 of the Godzilla 2022 advent calendar. My name is Matthew, and today, well, once again, we're doing day 11, so let's go. Alright, we're getting some lag, it's alright. And we are getting one of the Creations figures, and which one is it going to be? The MechaGodzilla 74. Alright, let's do this, let's go. Hello everyone, welcome back to the Godzilla 2022 advent calendar. My name is Matthew, and today we are doing another figure review for day 11. It is the Bandai America, Bandai Creations, whatever you want to call this guy, MechaGodzilla 1974. I got this guy about a few years back, and he still is one of my favorite Godzilla figures ever. But for the sculpted paint, it's honestly pretty good. I mean, there's nothing really to write home about. It's MechaGodzilla. He's mainly casted in like a silver plastic that looks great under the lighting conditions like this. Like with all the colors, it just looks so, just pops. Obviously he has orange eyes. He does have a little bit of overspray on his right eye a little bit right here. Or his left eye. This is just flipped on my LCD screen, or phone screen I guess. Here we have the little ears that I think act as like the antenna from what I hear. He has the red mouth cannons. Nothing really too special about the teeth and stuff. More that amazing detail for vinyl especially. Here we have the MG logo on his shoulders, or biceps I guess, because these are the shoulders, those are the biceps. Little orange spot right there. Obviously there's the cannon. A little orange spot in where his ding dong would be. And some more like missiles, which, by the way, these are missiles, the hands, knees, and feet. Wonder how the feet ones work. Did they just kind of slide across the ground? That's like my only guess. Nothing too much at the bottom of the feet. And here we have the rest. Trying to get up on my bed. Here we have more like detail. There's like a lot of dry brushing like on the joints and whatnot of MechaGodzilla. And you know, he's just kind of a pre-posed MechaGodzilla. You know, he's just kind of getting ready to blast away, which obviously, you know, you also have the tail and spines. Not as big as the actual Godzillas, which then again, I don't know why MechaGodzilla would need that, like proportions like that. So before articulation, he's actually one of the most articulated Bandai vinyls ever. He has an articulated head, which allows him to rotate a full 360. Shoulder joints, which allow him to rotate a full 360, as you can see here. A waist joint, which to a lot of people was a big surprise, so they can rotate a full 360. And hip joints that can rotate a full 360 degrees, as you can definitely see right here. Nothing at the tail though. So he has 6 joints. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 6 joints. If he had a 7th tail joint, just maybe right here, cut it right here, that would be so freaking cool. But honestly, that's really all I have to say about this guy. He doesn't come with any accessories. He's just a simplistic MechaGodzilla figure, and that's honestly all I could really ask for. But with that being said, thank you guys for watching this video. If you guys liked it, definitely subscribe to the channel. Jesus loves you. God bless you all. Spread the gospel. And stay tuned for day 12 tomorrow. Peace out, everybody. Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. My name is Matthew, and today is, of course, day 12 of the Godzilla 2022 advent calendar. And we're going to see which figure is up for selecting this time. Okay, we're getting some very laggy spin the wheel here. Of course, it's playing in real time, so it's not going to go like full way. And we have one of the Banprestos, or are we getting the King Kong? Alright, we've got the Bandai Banpresto 2019 Burning Godzilla. Alright, let's go. Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. My name is Matthew, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Bandai Banpresto Deformation King Burning Godzilla 2019 from 2019's Godzilla King of the Monsters. And yes, it is Burning Godzilla. Do not argue with me. It's confirmed. Stop arguing. This shouldn't be an argument literally 3, almost 4 years after the movie's released. There you go. So, with that being said, this is Godzilla 2022 Advent Calendar, day 12. So we're about halfway done the main part of it, until we get to the bonus series, which we're decently close to the halfway point as a whole. We'd have to go to like December 15th. I wonder if anyone's birthday is on December 15th. With that being said, here's the figure. So, honestly, of the 3 Banprestos, this has got to be one of my least favorite. I mean, I'm not saying it's like bad or anything. It most certainly has a great charm to it, but it's just lacking in comparison. But let's just take a look at it, okay? Sculpt and paint remains untouched. Well, sculpt remains untouched from the original. It has the exact same details, body mold, body position, literally everything is the exact same. The tail is in the same pose, the mouth is in the same pose, the eyes are painted pretty much identically, arms are pretty much the same, legs are pretty much the same, even the base is pretty much the same. Except for one crucial difference. He's orange. Kind of looks like something you'd display in like Halloween. I should do that for next Halloween. Just have this guy just peering out. Although I kind of wish he had some light on the window seal. That being said, the orange is applied a mixed bag, and this is kind of when my big complaints start rolling in. Because you look at the orange paint, and it looks great, right? Until you get to some certain spots. Because right where my fingernail is, that is just caked on. Like, look at that. That's solid orange. And then here, this actually kind of looks decent. Then you get to here, it's just, yuck. You get into the mouth especially, and then you can actually see paint bubbles. It's hard to see with this camera, but there are actually paint bubbles in there. Now, I understand, you know, paint bubbles are going to happen on paint regardless, but For a figure like this, from one of the most renowned, high-quality Godzilla figure companies of all time, Bandai, keep in mind Banpresto is owned by Bandai, are you really gonna allow paint bubbles in a figure release like this? Yeah, I don't think so. The claw paint's looking pretty decent, although again, it's kind of caked on. There's really no shading. Unless you want to count the big claws right here. This actually looks somewhat decent. No, actually looks pretty decent. Tail looks pretty good. Although the weird thing is the back spines are kind of yellowish. They're kind of black. Before you start green tintish. If that makes any sense. Kind of yellowish. Although the eyes are probably my favorite part. Although one of my least favorite parts is the teeth. Yeah, they just kind of caked it in, and you can actually kind of see, like, if you do a side-by-side with that and this one, sorry, with the original and this one, there's, like, the gaps in between the teeth are literally filled in with paint, implying that all they just did was brush the paint on and just sold it out to shelves. That isn't really good manufacturing there, Banpresto or Bandai. But another big complaint that I have is, oh boy. Okay, no, I did not break it. That was the glue seal. Sorry, not glue seal. Paint seal, because it does have paint stuck sometimes. Is the base. Now, don't get me wrong. It looks great, and I went over it before. It's kind of a gray plastic, blue plastic thing with rubble and buildings. What seems to be a problem? Burning Godzilla should be melting these buildings. Like, maybe have it so the buildings are, like, cut in half, and you have, like, this orange kind of flowing down as if it's lava or something. Or, heck, maybe add some, like, texture variety, you know? Ghidorah, Godzilla, and this Burning Godzilla all have the same exact basis. Would a little bit of variety maybe not helped? Or if you wanted to go the extra mile, why not a Ghidorah carcass? I mean, I'm just saying, granted, that might be morbid, that might be dark, but this would fit the bill. A Ghidorah carcass with Burning Godzilla standing on top of him before he melts his body completely away. That would be the most epic figure ever. Instead, we got is this. I mean, it's not bad. It's passable. It's great. But can I really say it's as good as the other two? Maybe not. But with that being said, that's all I really have to say for this video. Sorry if it feels like I'm ragging on this guy. I give this guy a bit of a hard time. But I mean, it's a passable, serviceable figure. If you want a cheap, affordable, little tiny, chibi Burning Godzilla, and you cannot afford the deep real versions from X Plus, go with this one. It's very cheap, small, affordable, decently quality, mixed bag, depends on how you get it. And yeah, like, subscribe to the channel. Jesus loves you. God bless you all. Spread the gospel. And I'll see you guys tomorrow for day 13 for the Godzilla 2022 advent calendar. Peace out, everyone. Hello, everyone. Welcome to day 13 of the Godzilla 2022 advent calendar. My name is Matthew, and today we're doing, obviously, day 13. And we have another spin the wheel game up and running. I'm really hoping that it gets one of the Mezcos, like one of the more unique sets that we don't get too often. So I'm really hoping for one of those, maybe one of the Monster Arts, because, you know, I've just been all over kind of that thing. So let's go over and see which one we get. Hopefully one of the unique ones. You know, I like variety. But hey, it's all down to this. And it looks like it's going to be one of the Playmates, which we have the Godzilla 2021 with Radio Tower. Alright, that's actually a fair choice. Let's do this. Let's go. Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. My name is Matthew, and today we are going to be doing day 13 of the Godzilla 2022 advent calendar. And today's figure is the Playmates Reactor. I gotta stop mixing up my things today. Radio Tower, Playmates, Godzilla from Godzilla vs. Kong, the MonsterVerse line, of course. And first radio tower. So what we're going to be doing today is going to be reviewing this figure, and I just noticed I'm getting some pretty nice glare thanks to that piece of tape that's holding up this right here. So, okay, hopefully that'll fix up the glare a little bit. So, I just took a shower, by the way. So, yeah. So this is the I gotta stop saying reactor glow. I guess I just kept seeing that figure just from across the room and just like thinking reactor glow, reactor glow, reactor glow. This is honestly one of my favorite Playmates Godzillas. Honestly, I like the color tone on it. It's very bright. It's very vibrant. The orange eyes are a really nice contrast to the blue dorsal fins, and the teeth are not painted half bad. At least, you know, it's applied decently well. I'd say the top row teeth are a bit sunken in a little too much, but aside from that, that's really all I have to complain about. The claw paint looks decent, even though it's kind of just slapped on, no shading. It's a kid's toy, nowadays at least. You know, it's a claw, the claw paint is brought over to the toenails. Again, once again, to be expected. And of course, the blue paint looks kind of really gray, especially under this lighting condition. Look at that. That is glowing with power, eh? Did I do the Heat Ray Godzilla last year? I can't remember, but if I did do it and it's eligible for this year, hopefully I can have them both back to back. That'd be amazing. Although, hopefully after that I get some more, Monster Arts figures, because I want to do those. Hold on. So, but that's not it, because he also has Battle Damage, which is in the shape of a lightning bolt, and it has like fleshy wounds underneath the rib cage and all that sort of jazz, and it looks absolutely fantastic. But the other thing, also if you want to remove it, there's like a little indent right there. You can kind of see it, so you can just kind of push that in and close that off. Although mine does have a little bit of a red splotch right there. I mean, it's not really all that big, but he also comes with, as the name suggests, a radio tower, which is a big gray piece of rubber that's in the shape of a bent radio tower. My guess is that this was either created for either A, for the toy, B, something early for the movie, and it just got scrapped because I know they did some major rework during production. And these figures were technically revealed back in 2019, but then there was like the massive toy leak that happened, and then Warner Brothers and Legendary started taking down account after account after account. So thank goodness that, you know, people actually came across these, because I wanted to know something from this movie at the time. So, to hold it, there was like a specific way I knew how to. Oh yeah, this one. Hold on, what was it that way? Oh gosh, now I can't even remember. Oh gosh, now I seriously can't remember now. I remember putting it in this hand. You know, I can't remember which hand I put it in. It's actually... Yeah, I seriously can't remember. What the heck? Oh, hold on. Okay, so... does that work? No, that does not work, so... even though I think you can hold it in, like, either hand, I would suggest holding it in his right hand and having this little singular circle bit right here in between his index finger and middle finger, and it'll hold in like that the best. So you can kind of jiggle it around. It's not going to fall out unless you like really give it some good force. And well, there goes the radio tower, so I better just like, there we go. Yeah, room's a little dusty because doing some work, of course. So, before articulation, we have a non-existent head swivel. There is a seam line, but do not twist it. If you do, you will split the seam line that is right between the neck and the shoulder, and you'll just whoosh, because it's on a big square peg, and there's no articulation there, so do not be fooled. There's articulation at the jaw, of course, articulation at the shoulders, articulation at the legs. Much like the neck, there's nothing at the feet unless you want to give this thing a good old and of course a beautiful ball joint here at the tail, which if they can include a ball joint here, why not just include ball joints here across the entire body? They might be easier to manufacture than just basic, You know, he can get more, especially more ball joint movement at the head. I mean, come on, please. But I mean, for a $10 package, battle damage, a figure, and a red accessory, this is a beautiful package, I would say. Definitely not the best, but, you know, it's definitely doable. If you want to get it for kids, of course, it's the holiday season. Go right ahead. Go to Walmart. Go to Target. Go to Amazon if you have to. But with that being said, thank you guys for watching this video. If you guys liked it, definitely subscribe to the channel. Jesus loves you. God bless you all. Spread the gospel. And do not forget to tune in to tomorrow, where we do day 14, 10-4. There you go. Day 14 of the Godzilla 2022 advent calendar. Peace out, everybody. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Godzilla 2022 advent calendar. My name is Matthew, and today we're on day 14. And once again, I'm hoping for either Mezco or MonsterVerse, but hey, it's all dependent on the randomly selected spin the wheel game. So here we have a bunch of lag, and let's see what the figure is. Okay, come on. Another Playmates? Oh. Oh no. Well, you already know the drill. Let's do this. Let's go. Yay! We have our old friend back. Yay! The amount of thrills. This is gonna be the best reunion of all time. But aside from speaking like a frickin' character right there, we're gonna be taking a look at the Playmates Shin Godzilla. But not just the Playmates Shin Godzilla. The reissue. Yes. They went ahead and brought in a new Shin Godzilla mold, almost from the ground up, to act as the replacement to this guy. Because when this guy was released, he was pummeled. So, now that he is back in a whole new way, will he be able to redeem himself from his dark past and the butt of jokes? Or does he still retain that way, huh? Well, let's go ahead and find out. And obviously, you guys probably already know my opinion on this guy, which, for the sculpt and paint, it's almost completely new. The paint itself is carried over with some slight modification. For example, there's some dry brushing here on the neck, and the chest still has about the same painting as there was on the original, except it's a lot more apparent and sporadic. The teeth are definitely painted, like, has the same type of application, but has a lot better sculpting to it. And actually, they gave Shin canines, which those actually look really nice. I'm liking that a lot. Eyes look pretty good, at least for the price point. They gave Shin a tongue, which I'm kind of actually down with, although when he splits his jaw, does his tongue split with it? Or is it mounted like towards the back? So when you split his jaw, you'll just get a kind of thing. And of course, stuff is that the dorsal fins look really nice, but these are actually the only thing on this figure that's still borrowed from this. So what that basically means is these are still the NECA fins. Well, I mean, at least NECA Godzillas are somewhat still on the market. Something of them, right? Arms have a completely new mold. Legs have a completely new mold. You get some better posability with the legs. However, a trade-off with that is you only get one ball joint here at the base of the tail, and that's it. There's no midsection or upper section. Although this part is rotating, it's probably because in my unboxing I pushed too hard, and then it probably like broke the glue seal a bit, so now it's just stuck like an actual joint. However, it's not meant to move, so I better be careful about that, because yeah, it's starting to kind of rock in there, so. But I will say the tip of the tail is actually probably better on the older one than it is on the new one, but the new one has a lot of things better than the older one does. So, honestly, I can definitely say they redeemed Shin. They definitely redeemed him from this to this. It's definitely much better. But people still give this thing flack because it's just Playmates. It's just this, it's just that. It's not a bad figure. Okay? It is not a bad figure. Is it the best thing that they ever made? No. I would say that the best thing that they ever made was probably from the G.M.K, now MonsterVerse line. But for only $10, a modern day figure with modern day quality, this is actually not a bad way to go. It's definitely good and it's serviceable. Before articulation, because I went over the sculpt and paint. Actually, I should probably also talk about tail paint. You have some like streaks here and there. I will say the streaks on the midsection are kind of bland because they're just lines. They're not even applied correctly. But aside from that, this and this I can definitely dig. Before articulation, we have articulation at the head, so you can move all the way around, kind of give that a good full 360. The shoulders can go up and down, of course. Nice about that. The legs can kick forward and backward. They can actually do almost do a full 360. Oh no, they definitely can. The arm's just in the way. Hold on. Can they do a full 360 now? Yes, they can. Look at that. I can do full 360s with them as well. Arms move. I think I already covered the arms. Feet move, which is always nice, both sides. And just for comparison, the Shin original can only go like this. I can't move it any more farther forward or any farther back. Sorry, any farther forward or any farther back. There you go. This leg has a bit more range. I mean, you can kind of kick up like that. And then you kind of move back just only this much. But like, that's it. That's all you can do. And also, when you move it, it kind of grinds up against the mold. I can't really show you on this side. Maybe if I show you like this. There you go. You can kind of see like a little bit of gunk in the socket. Yeah, because when you move it, it scrapes with the plastic, giving to show how much quality these things have. This actually has much better quality because it's rubber against plastic. It's not going to scrape it up. So that is an immediate bonus and an immediate upgrade. So, and also the ball joint detail, you know, plugs them on a ball joint. And I think just to show you it, okay, there we go. Ball joint, tail, plug it in. Okay, plug it in. There you go. We don't need a hairdryer at all. So, that's all I really have to say about this figure. Do I think it's an upgrade? Yeah, absolutely. I dig it a lot, and I definitely think it's worth purchasing. You can go to Target, Amazon, Walmart, wherever you find your Playmates Godzilla toys, or King Kong toys for that matter. But that being said, thank you guys for watching this video. If you guys liked it, definitely subscribe to the channel. Jesus loves you. God bless you all. Spread the gospel. And make sure to tune in for tomorrow for day 15 of the Godzilla 2022 advent calendar, which means we're almost halfway there. Peace out, everyone. Hello everyone, welcome back to the Godzilla 2022 advent calendar. My name is Matthew, and today we are doing, well, day 15 now. Well, you know what, let's just go ahead and do this. Day 15, what do we get? Hopefully Mezco or, oh no, we're getting one of the NECAs. And we are getting, what's it gonna be, Kong or Rodan? It's gonna be Rodan. Alright, let's do this. Let's go. Hello everyone, welcome back to the Godzilla 2022 advent calendar. My name is Matthew, and today we are doing another very special episode because for the first time on the 2022 advent calendar, we have, or I guess Godzilla advent calendar in general, actually the second time. Because yes, the last year we did the poster Mothra from NECA. Now we have the NECA Rodan 2019. Oh, hold up, I'm holding it upside down. This little firebird, the real Angry Bird. I mean, to be fair, this guy was created in '56. Angry Birds wasn't even a thing until 2009, so... this guy is amazing. The overall sculpted paint on this guy is brilliant. And overall very accurate to the movie with a lot of specks of like orange to kind of signify the lava. Rodan's overall face sculpt is amazing, and it's just overall like a really nice, well-rounded off mold. The hands look pretty good, although they're probably like one tug away from a whoosh. Same with these ones. The belly looks pretty good. It doesn't have the chest spikes that the original does, but overall the body's shape really it screams Rodan. It's smaller than most Rodans, like in terms of the body, not necessarily the wing proportion, but in terms of the overall body, it actually serves pretty damn well, I would say. Let's see. For articulation, I don't have a whole. Actually, we do have quite a bit. We have a ball joint here at the base of the head, and actually, hold on. So we have a ball joint here at the base of the head, and there is no hinge at the jaw, but we'll come back to that. And what's actually, hold on, and the neck actually plugs into the body on a ball joint as well. But the interesting part about this is that if you actually rotate the head, so the neck like this, and then rotate the head back to what it would normally be, you get a more neutral look. Because when you just have it like this, you can't really get him to look up all the way. But you can remedy that by twisting his neck and twisting his head back to where it was and get him in a good flying position. And it's like you can't even tell the difference. Honestly, this looks like a neck, even though it's mainly the back of the neck. That's how the figure comes. There's no articulation at the waist, even though there is a seam line, but you do get 2 articulation points at the shoulders, where it can actually kind of rotate in and out. I would not recommend doing a 360, because it's abundantly clear that this thing is not supposed to go 360, like, at all, period. And you also do get a rotation here. However, mine, both sides are glued because they popped off and didn't want to come back on, so I had no choice but to glue it in. But, I mean, it's not really a deal breaker, honestly. I can really roll with that, It's not a big deal breaker for me. And, of course, the feet are on ball joints, as you can see right here. No other further joints. And remember when I said that there's no jaw articulation? Well, what if I told you this figure has accessories? Try to pop off the accessory. It's stuck. Come on. The dog's going nuts in the back. Hold on. Oh. There we go. Oh my gosh, I almost just dropped this accessory. Oh my gosh, that would have been so nightmarish. He actually comes with an alternate head, which I think is the one that, I can't remember which one comes default out of the box. Actually, I think it's this one that comes out of the box, like disattached. But to simply attach it, you want to just, shear off the head like that. And then pop another joint in like that. So I pop the other one back in like that, and boom. And also, yes, you could still do the same thing with the whole head rotation thing to make it look like he's going like that, instead of just like all the time. There we go. For a second accessory, he actually comes with a little bit of a cradle, which it's not exactly a crotch cradle like the Banpresto King Ghidorah does, but to simply put it on, you just rest it on. Okay, where's the resting point? There we go. Hold on. Now I'm forgetting my own figures. To put it on, you just go like this. And it's not like a secure fit. You actually have to kind of rest it in there a little bit. But once you do, it's actually a fairly nice snug fit. But another one is, hold on, the explosion, which if you want to just put it in like this, boom. You just kind of peg it at the top right there. And then you get this, okay, I wanted to make sure I wasn't losing the last accessory. The last one is a volcano base, which you just simply align it correctly. And then boom. Your thing is done. Although I must warn that this side of the volcano loves to press against this building, so it kind of knocks it over. So do beware of that. So just very simply go like that, that, and that. And bada bing, bada boom, you are done. And that's Rodan for you. Overall, this is a very nice package. For $20, $30, assuming you can get all 5 accessories, because you get the alternate head, Okay, we have some ruckus going on out there. I would say it's an overall nice package. I don't really have much else to say, but thank you guys for watching this episode of the Godzilla 2022 Advent Calendar. If you guys liked it, definitely subscribe to the channel. Jesus loves you, God bless you all, and spread the gospel, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for day 16 of the Godzilla 2022 Advent Calendar. Peace out, everyone. Hello everyone, welcome back to the Godzilla 2022 Advent Calendar. My name is Matthew, and today it feels, I guess, yeah, no, it's fine. I thought my camera was blurry there for a sec. But yeah, everything is all good. We got my spin the wheel game time for day 16. I hope we get Mezco Monster, just like always. Let's see which figure line we get. Is it going to be Youtooz? Well, we got the Youtooz Heat Ray Godzilla. Alright, let's go. Let's do this. Hello everyone, welcome back to the Godzilla 2022 Advent Calendar. My name is Matthew, and today we are here with day 16, which again, we're about halfway done. We are here to review the Youtooz Godzilla with Heat Ray, or Heat Ray Godzilla. This is a very unique specimen of a figure, I'll say so myself. Because I think out of all the Godzillas that I have ever gotten, this gave me the most headache to buy. Because I had the money, I was ready to spend it, but there's just one problem. Lack of availability. Why? Well, easy. Youtooz is a figure company. Also, first, let's introduce Youtooz. Youtooz is a figure-based company that started in 2019, and they're based in Canada or California, one of the two. Even though California's in the U.S., so U.S. or Canada, one of the two. And they basically make figures based on internet personalities, you know, like Pokimane, for example. Pretty sure you guys already know who she is. But they went ahead and started making some licensed figures. And with that, they also made some Godzilla vs. Kong figures in late 2021. And basically what Youtooz does is they do not reissue. They make one big lot of these figures, release them once, and never sell them again. I think this is a really stupid business model because think of all the other money you could be making with more reissues. Plus, it's a headache for us collectors, some of them, who can't even get them on time, you know? Like, I had no idea. I knew about Youtooz prior, but I didn't know that was their business model. And then I found out they were selling these things and that they were limited edition, so I was like, okay, sold out. But you know what? Let's just talk about the figure, because the overall figure is sculpted very, very well. It's made of hollow vinyl, which I absolutely don't know if I really like. The head sculpt is pretty good. It's got the standard Youtooz eyes, which keep in mind every Youtooz figure has these crescent eyes. The mouth paint, there we go. Mouth paint actually looks pretty good. Got some blue in there, got some pink. It kind of looks like a cartoon Godzilla, which I'm absolutely all for. Like the chibi kind of standard. Sorry if you hear my computer fan running in the background. The teeth look pretty nice. Tongue looks nice. Gums actually are painted blue, which is kind of odd. But I mean, it's alright. The little claws are painted really nicely. Stomach is painted fantastically, honestly. The spines are beautifully painted. Look at those suckers. And then it kind of wraps around. And then here's the kind of like an interesting feature. They actually decided to combine two different styles and mix them into one. See, here we have the much more textured, realistic looking Godzilla here on the main body. And then here we have like a more angular, smoothened out, blocky tail. And it really gives it like a very sleek and two combined style look, which I absolutely am all for. What I'm not all for, actually, let's go ahead and look at the feet. There we go. I will say that the feet kind of have the texture or top look of a Snickers bar, which then again in itself kind of looks like a you know what vein. If that makes any sense. But then again, you get more of that kind of realistic style, and the tail's all blocky and everything. And then you get to the tail, which has like little seam lines. Well, not really seam lines, little cracks of blue. What I'm not a fan of is the fact that this thing is a B.A.M exclusive. Now, for those that live outside of the U.S., this basically B.A.M or Books A Million is a U.S. exclusive retailer that does not ship anywhere else. So basically, and even then, B.A.M in the U.S. has a lot of mixed feedback from what I hear. One person didn't even receive their Godzilla vs. Kong on Throne figure until like months after, and then this figure dropped. So, realistically, nah. Also, I don't really like that price tag. $30 for this? A Funko Pop is 3 times less at $10. And it's not an exclusive either. Well, the glow in the dark one is, but the original is not. Also, mine didn't come with the beam effect originally, so I had to make one myself. Talk about improvising, eh? But I made it pretty well, I would say. It's kind of a loose fit, but honestly, it gets the job done when you just kind of... So, honestly, even though it sounds like I'm being really negative, I genuinely like this guy. He's a pretty good piece. Do I recommend paying that $30 price tag? Nope. This is only like $20 at most. I got this guy for like $25, but that's only because I got him without the beam. So, sorry to say it, y'all, but this guy probably ain't worth that price tag of $30, even with the beam. Although that packaging looks stellar. But I only recommend this if you can buy it and actually find it for a good price, because this guy sold out within 4 days and they don't reissue them again. Although if you're just going to buy this, why not just buy the new set of Toho Godzilla figures? They have Godzilla Classic, Mothra Classic, MechaGodzilla Classic, and King Ghidorah Classic. So, all classics, eh? But hey, you know what? I'll make do with what I've got. I finally have them, maybe without the beam. I've got the full set. I'm happy with it. With that being said, thank you guys for watching this video. If you guys liked it, definitely subscribe to the channel. Jesus loves you. God bless you all. Stay tuned for tomorrow's advent calendar. Spread the gospel, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace out, everybody. Hello everyone, welcome back to the Godzilla 2022 Advent Calendar. My name is Matthew, and today we are doing day 17. Last time we got some Youtooz, but today we're going to be getting something else. I hope it's Mezco or Monster Arts, one of the two. Those are companies we have not gotten yet in a little bit. Looks like it's going to be a NECA King Kong, but which one? The NECA King Kong Skull Island version. Alright, let's do this. Let's go. Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. My name is Matthew, and today, looks a little different. Not too much, like it's, I've flipped my phone around, so I guess that's kind of why, because I'm not used to recording it with like this, but basically everything is now flipped, and I'm also eating bubblegum too, so probably shouldn't swallow it, but hey. Today, we're going to be reviewing the NECA King Kong Skull Island figure, which this figure has always been a favorite of mine, because yeah, he is rather stiff still, even after all this time, but he's actually like a really good NECA King Kong figure. I genuinely dig it. So for the sculpt and paint, I'm actually going to use this head because he does come with an alternate head. Spoiler alert. And it's overall pretty gnarly. He got like a really pissed off looking King Kong here. Looks really nice, really gnarly. His teeth look really dark. His eyes look pretty well done, although they are very sunken in, which is kind of odd to see. The blood looks fresh. Like I would. Okay, this might sound really morbid and really dark, but I feel like somebody at NECA probably cut themselves while they were making this figure, and just looked at it and said, "We should use this color tone." Went to the store and just painted it close thing to actual blood. Although NECA is probably used to making figures really bloody, given them how much repaints that they do. King Kong has like a lot of nice scars here. Nice kind of hand sculpt. Chest looks pretty good. Monkey booty. The back looks pretty good. All the fur details. Feet look pretty nice, pretty segmented, and the toes actually look pretty well sculpted too. Not too much to really write home about, but I mean, it's an overall nice sculpt. For articulation, we have a ball joint here at the head, which can go pretty high up, and then about that far down. And you do get a bit of side-to-side and rotation ability with it. You can also get a nice ball joint. Oh, okay. I almost just broke this guy. What I did was I rotated it, and then I went to rotate the bicep, but I didn't notice that this joint rotated with it, so I tried to bend it down, but the hinge it slipped, so I can only rotate it this way. I almost just broke my Kong. So yeah, we have a ball joint right here, hinge joint that connects into it, and then we have a swivel at the bicep, double jointed elbows with rotations on both sides, ball jointed shoulders, or wrists I mean, ball jointed ab crunch, which we can go that far forward, oh damn, and that far back, and kind of kick with these very cool ratchet joints on the legs. Kind of got like a little click, click, click. See, we got like, go up about that far, and back about, I want to push it to that far. Although, do keep in mind that you are going to get gaps. However, the rubber material, yeah, the material here, like especially on Kong's buttocks, it's actually made of like a much more flexible plastic, and especially like kind of the front hip region. That's also made of like flexible plastic, so it's definitely easy to maneuver. And the legs, double jointed knees, boom, kind of swivel. Yeah, you can actually kind of get a good swivel out of it. If you combine the two swivels, you can get some pretty good action, although you wouldn't want to actually swivel your knee, you just break it. And then here's a weird joint. You think that it would swivel like that, right? Well, no, it actually swivels at an angle for more dynamic posability. And with extremely stiff hip joints, feet joints. I can't get my body parts correct today. Pretty soon, I'm going to be mistaking a you-know-what for a what's this. For accessories, which this guy comes with actually kind of a bit of accessories. I wanted to make sure I wasn't missing any. First, we're going to go over the alternate head, which I've heard a lot of people say that this is a completely new mold to the original Kong mold. The one that came with like the head that looks like this. It is not. It is literally the same mold. It just has the jaw in a modified eye thing. Like, come on people, it's the same. So yeah, it comes with a articulated jaw, so to put it on, all I just gotta do is pop off Kong's head and pop this one back on. I'm not going to show it on camera because I already showed you how to. In addition to that, he also comes with a pair of fists, pretty good fists, and he also comes with some hands, some kind of grippy hands. There you go. I'm used to the camera being on this side, so it's now on this side. But time for some creatures. Here we have the pit monster, which was the earliest version of the Skullcrawler, or I guess the inspiration for the Skullcrawler, forgive me, and the Pteranodon, or pterodactyl. I always called it a pterodactyl, and it can open his mouth really wide. Just like that. Look at that! Look at that sucker. You could fit like 15 cheeseburgers in there. And of course the head is on a hinge joint, ball joint, whatever you want to call it. Kind of rotate. And there. Oh, the pit monster's joint as well. Ball joint for the, actually is it a ball joint? I want to say it's actually a ball joint for the jaw here. Ball joint for the head, and that's about it. There's no other joint on here. And you also get a large log, which to insert these accessories, you just take this one and just stick it in his hand. If you know, you know. And here you go. So, overall, this is a pretty neat package. For about 20-30 bucks, you're getting quite a lot. Do I recommend it? Yeah, I do. Now, that being said, thank you guys for watching this video. If you guys liked it, definitely subscribe to the channel. Jesus loves you. God bless you all. Spread the gospel. And make sure to tune in to tomorrow for day 18 of the Godzilla 2022 Advent Calendar. Peace out, everyone. Hello everyone, welcome back to the Godzilla 2022 Advent Calendar. My name is Matthew, and today we're doing day 18. Alright, we're getting close. You know, we're getting close to the end. Let's go ahead and... Guess I forgot to turn the volume up. There we go, which figure do we get? Alright, more Godzilla Fingerpuppets. I was hoping for Mezco Monsters, but hey, it's good. Let's go. Let's do this. You know, has it ever occurred to anybody to ask, like, what the point of finger puppets are? Like, who's gonna put on a puppet show with their fingers? I don't know. But anyways, hello everyone, welcome back to the Godzilla 2022 Advent Calendar. My name is Matthew, moving little red bird over here, well, big red bird. And today, we're reviewing this little guy, which is the YUBI, I almost forgot the company name, YUBI Godzilla 2004 Finger Puppets V2, which depicts Godzilla from Final Wars blowing up the building with a bunch of what appears to be either smoke, debris, or water. I'm guessing it's smoke, but then again it waves up like water does. Smoke does not go like this. Then again, it is a little cartoony style finger puppet. So, with that being said, let's just kind of go over the sculpt and paint, which, for the sculpt, it actually is fairly movie accurate. I see 2004 Godzilla, which is quite surprising given how simplistic this thing is. Teeth paint are painted kind of good. They're a little scratchy, but they're not too bad. We have the atomic breath, which actually has a spiral, which is actually movie accurate because it did have like a really fancy looking spiral. The explosion looks pretty dang sweet. I like all the gradients. Mine, it does have a splotch of white, although I kind of imagine that more as like kind of smoke kind of peering through it. Although the smoke would be like much more black because when you actually watch an explosion, it's black smoke, not white smoke. So, yeah, that is a paint error. But I mean, I already have 4 of these. These things come in blind bags, and I am the proud owner of 4 of them. You can watch my previous videos if you want to see them. But yeah, for the back here we have Godzilla's white dorsal fins. Don't really do anything else. They're dorsal fins. No paint on the claws. Oh, hold on, I stand corrected. There is paint on the claws. My apologies. There's paint right there on the toenails. Right here as well. Looks like he's kind of like crumpling behind the building, just like woof, just kind of doing that, which is really nice to see. Buildings don't really have a whole lot of detail on this side. Actually, yeah, not on this side. But then when you get to this side, here's a building with like a little bit of detail. It's kind of hard to see thanks to the colorful lighting, but there's quite a bit to see. And Godzilla himself, reverting back to him, actually has yellow eyes, which is a huge plus for me. A head-on view is actually not that bad. It's probably one of the best. Ironically, this is probably better than the Playmates version, the 6-inch version, more precisely. But yeah, for articulation, there is nothing. But of course, how does it function as a finger puppet? Which a lot of the Godzillas I have on, something I seem to notice about these ones is that they don't really act as finger puppets. Now, hold up. Yes, you can stick your finger in the bottom of there, and there is enough clearance room for, like, a little bit of it. But it's not that... It's kind of a weird, unsecure connection. I mean, you can probably go through the building. Hold on. The way I like to see it is... Because I probably have, like, adult fingers by now. Because when I got these, I was much younger and such. But now... Here we have like a bit of clearance room, and the way, there's 2 ways you can do it. If you have smaller hands, hold on. If you have smaller hands, I would recommend going through the building, which has like a bit of an angle like that. Or you can go through Godzilla, which it's a bit of a more secure connection, but I find this connection through the building is a bit more secure. But then again, it's on your finger, and If you leave it on too long, it's probably going to cut off your blood circulation. Probably turn purple. Don't want that. So, aside from that, I really have nothing else to say about this guy. It's small. You hold it in the palm of your hand. There it goes. It's back again. But yeah, that being said, thank you guys for watching this video. If you guys liked it, definitely subscribe to the channel. Jesus loves you. God bless you all. Spread the gospel. And I will see you guys for tomorrow for day 19 of the Godzilla 2022 Advent Calendar. We're almost to the end. Only in 6 more days. 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Do we count the day or do we not? I don't know. Whatever. See you guys. Hello everyone, welcome back to the Godzilla 2022 Advent Calendar. My name is Matthew, and this is day 19, which yesterday we got the YUBI Fingerpuppets. I can't remember which version actually, oh yeah, it was 2004, my apologies. There's a bunch of Fingerpuppets, so I can't remember them all, at least at once. So, you know what, let's just go ahead and spin the wheel, see which one we get. Let's turn up the volume a little bit. You love all those ding 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 ding. Oh. Oh, wow, okay, looks like we get Derpy Godzilla up in this house. Alright, let's go. Let's do this. Yes, I had finally debuted on the Advent Calendar. Woohoo! Yes, guys, after all this time, Derpy Godzilla has now debuted on the Advent Calendar. So hello everyone, welcome back to another video. My name is Matthew, and today we're going to be doing day 19 of the Godzilla 2022 Advent Calendar, which is our little friend Derpy Godzilla from the Angry Birds Godzilla show, or starring in his new movie tomorrow, the Derpy Godzilla movie, with 3, the Christmas Craziness. To put it short, this is a relatively sweet figure. It's like a very simplistic little bust bank that I don't think needs any introduction, because if you've been on the channel for the last few years, you'd already know all about this guy. But let's just go ahead and see what's up. So first up, this is why I call him Derpy Godzilla, because of his eyes. Like, they didn't even try to apply correctly. Look at that. So his mouth paint's actually pretty well painted. It's decent enough. I mean, it's kind of just slapped on there. It's not really any shading. But I mean, it's pretty alright for the price point. Like, I think this was like 20 bucks. Not too bad. Eye paint's actually pretty damn sweet. Like, look at that. It actually has a bit of detail to it. Like, it goes from, it's not just black and white. It actually goes from white to yellow to black, which I find pretty dang good. If they included some more detailing within, like, the pupil itself, like some sort of shine, then it'd probably look better. But, I mean, then again, it would probably just make Godzilla look more cute than anything, kind of losing his whole derpy factor. His dorsal fins are pretty well done. I mean, yeah, there is a slight gap right here, but I think that's only because when they cut in half, they had to remove the dorsal fin that was here, and then, you know, the rest, they had to just fill it in right here, so, I mean, hey, that is what it is. So, the dorsal fins are actually painted pretty well. Nice little gradient from kind of a dark base to a white tips. The detail on the body is done really pretty dang well. I'm pleasantly surprised of how well it is. Yes, there's money in here. My money! Lots of detail to be found here on the chest, kind of neck region as well. Got the nice kind of muscle, nabs kind of thing. Here's where his legs would be. And, yeah, that's kind of all I really have to say. His claws are pretty well painted. Not too much to write home about. And, of course, we got to talk about the coins, which, to insert it, there's this big slot at the back of Godzilla. I know it looks ugly, but you're going to primarily be displaying him in front of this way. To do that, you just go right in there, slide it in, and then to get it out, you just twist that little knob, which kind of opens like that, and then you would yoink. But I'm not going to do that on camera right now. So, in terms of the Derpy Godzilla bank, that's all I really have to say. He's a very simplistic bank with not much to really talk about. Yeah, the top of her mouth. I don't know what else you really want me to say. But yeah, that's all I really have to say. Thank you guys for watching this video. If you guys liked it, definitely subscribe to the channel. Jesus loves you. God bless you all. Stay tuned for tomorrow. Spread the gospel, and I'll see you guys in day 20 of the Godzilla 2022 advent calendar. We're almost there. Peace out, everyone. Hello everybody, welcome back to the Godzilla 2022 advent calendar. My name is Matthew, and today is day 20. We are now edging into the final 5 days, and we'll have some randomly selected reviews for today. Once again, Mezco or MonsterVerse is my hope for today. So, I guess without the volume, let's see which one we get. Hold on, let's quickly add the volume. Oh, it's going to be one of the Diamond Select Vinimates, 2 Diamond Select ones in a row. Which one is it going to be? The MechaGodzilla 74. Alright, let's do this. Let's go. Note to self, don't eat spicy noodles that not even your own relatives can eat. You have a much higher tolerance to spiciness than you do. Because otherwise you're going to be running to the washroom every 5 seconds. Just consuming the thing. Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of the Godzilla 2022 advent calendar. My name is Matthew, and today we are reviewing this little boy, the MechaGodzilla Vinimates for 1974. This guy is a bit of an oddity. Not that he's like odd per se, but more of like he came out of right field for a lot of us, you know. We never expected Vinimates to make Godzilla figures, but when they did, they chose one of the best MechaGodzillas, and the figure came out really screen accurate, aside from like proportion-wise. Like, he's a little chunkier than the MechaGodzilla, but he still has all the same features that you come to know and love from the 74 design, because it is 74, not 75, as we'll see in a sec. So first up, the sculpt and paint. Sculpt is pretty overall movie accurate to the movie, as I just previously said like twice or 3 times by now. But the head sculpt is amazing. The eye paint's pretty good, although I do think it's a bit asymmetrical with, let's see, the left eye is a bit higher up and thinner than the right eye, which is thicker, like in terms of the paint scheme. The nostrils still look the same as they do in the movie. There's no missile inside the mouth, which I do think is kind of odd, but hey, I mean, it's a tiny little detail. Not much people are going to really notice. The teeth are actually individually sculpted, and about the little missiles, I actually didn't notice that up until now, so, hey. Chest cannon looks the same. Pretty much everything's kind of like metallic, monochrome kind of thing. Here's proof that it's a 74 design. It says MG, not MG2 in blue. These look really good, like the little joints, like the little compartments. The little vent shaft is nicely small, but greatly detailed. Chest cannon looks pretty good. Again, missiles on the knees, fingers, and the toes look pretty dang sweet. And of course, his stubby little tail has a nice little length to it. It's not amazingly big, but hey, it's still doable. For articulation, we have only one joint, which is at the head. I definitely think I would have liked more posability at like the arms and the legs. Maybe not the legs, because there's really no way you can move them, like in terms of a standard V-cut. Because the only way the Bandai Creations got away with it is because of the proportions of MG. Because you chunked up the torso here, that doesn't really allow for much flexibility with the legs. So maybe just the arms, or give us like a wrist rotation. But I mean, this is still fine, you know. You could recreate that scene for the movie. All we just need now is a King Caesar's Vinimates. Get on that Diamond Select. But yeah, with that being said, that's all I really have to say about this figure. It's a nice little simplistic MechaGodzilla. With that being said, guys, also his red little antennas, those are pretty good. With that being said, thank you guys for watching this video. If you guys liked it, definitely subscribe to the channel. Jesus loves you. God bless you all. Go out there and spread the gospel. And make sure to stay tuned for tomorrow, where day 21, now plus 10 equals 21. That's a dead joke by now. For day 21 of the Godzilla 2022 advent calendar. We're almost to Christmas, guys. Only 4 more sleeps. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, whatever. See you guys later. Hello everyone, welcome back to the Godzilla 2022 advent calendar. My name is Matthew, and today we are doing day 21 of the Godzilla 2022 advent calendar. You already know how the game is played, so let's go ahead and spin the wheel. Alright, what are we going to get? Mezco or Monster Arts preferably, please. One of the two. Oh my gosh! Another Diamond Select figure? And it's the Vinimates 54. Okay. 3 Diamond Select Playmates, Vinimates videos in a row. Alright, let's do this. Let's go. You know, of all the figure companies that I would suspect to get 3 in a row on this advent calendar, 3 figures from literally the same company, the same manufacturer, 3 times in a row, it's Diamond Select. Now, I'm not saying that Diamond Select is per se bad. It is an absolute beautiful company. I have a lot of their Godzilla products, from the statues to the banks, only one bank, and the Vinimates. The only line I don't think I have is the Minimates and the Godzilla pizza cutter that they made. Did they make any others? I don't know if they have, but whatever. Besides the point. They literally have had 3 spots on this advent calendar in a row. 4 or 5 in total in the 2022 edition alone. That's pretty good, but let's see how well they can do this time. Hello everyone, welcome back to the Godzilla 2022 Advent Calendar. My name is Matthew, and today we are reviewing the Vinimates Godzilla 1954. This is without a doubt one of my favorite Vinimates. I think it's honestly, I wouldn't say it's my favorite. My favorite is honestly the 2000. This is definitely at least 3rd place, I would say. For the overall sculpt and paint, it's actually pretty dang sweet. You got a lot of nice little details here on the face. It actually looks pretty movie accurate for a Vinimates, especially with how chunky and chibi it kind of looks. But it looks overall pretty dang solid. His eyes look pretty nice, pretty painted well. Much like the NECA, they aren't derped out to the side like they are in the movie. Literally looking at the movie poster right now. And but it's straight on, and it still does not look that bad. Teeth paint don't actually look all that bad. It really doesn't. The ears are what really steal the show for me, because they're actually somewhat pointy, like they are in the film. Kinda. They're not as big as they are in the film. It kind of makes them look like a wolf or cat. But hey, I've been told Godzilla looks like a dog or cat in the past, so hey. Claw paint looks pretty well. Spines are movie accurate, and this is the base mold to keep in mind for all future Godzillas. So each of the Godzillas in this line, with the exception of MechaGodzilla, but he's entirely his own separate character, has this body mold. And each and every Godzilla at least features some part of it. The fists are big old clubs, so you could probably grow this up to mega size and just wham, boom, right to the chest. Right in my Christmas sweater, of course. 3 claws, 1 thumb. Never understood what these things were meant for. If there's if these things are Legos, so you can no, they wouldn't be able to move, but you can grab stuff. I'm assuming that's what they're for. I put a strong one of the Vinimates, and it actually holds it pretty well. The feet look pretty dang sweet. Got some nice more detail. You know, the standard chest bump right there. Spines again look painted pretty well. The tail is itty bitty, and of course has that standard S shape that we all come to know and love. 4 toes, obviously at the bottom, and it's actually movie accurate, unlike that lazy burning Godzilla figure. And I still think it's lazy. My thing came with bad paint, and it's literally just a repaint of the 54 mold. Completely different design from a completely different movie. And not from a different continuity, but a completely different Godzilla. Come on, Playmates. You did it with 2000, you couldn't have just modified it anymore. Well, that being said, for articulation, as advertised, head can move. I would not recommend rotating at 360 degrees, because you can rub the chin into the spines at the back. But what you can also rotate is the tail, which is actually plugged into the socket on a ball joint. Okay, I probably don't want to peg that because that sounds like it's about to snap. Also, don't worry about this. It just does that creaking on its own. But basically, it plugs it in on a ball joint, but the peg here, like where it plugs in, is flattened instead of curled in, so it doesn't actually allow for any like rotation movement. So even the ball peg is there, it's not a ball socket. So you need a ball joint. Hold on, you need a ball peg and a ball socket to create a ball joint. That's how a ball joint works. So it's only a ball joint. It's only a ball peg that's in there. So hope that clears up any difference. No, you cannot move the arms and legs, even though there's obviously seam lines where they could have just easily cut it, but hey, they chose not to. But anyways, that's all I really have to say about this figure. Very simplistic little Godzilla figure. $20 with the dual set. I think it's $20 for the dual set. Yeah, with this in the 2000, can't go wrong. Big Bad Toy Store, you know I got you covered. That being said, thank you guys for watching this video. If you guys liked it, definitely subscribe to the channel. Jesus loves you. God bless you all. Just go out there and spread the gospel. And I will see you guys for day 22. 4 more days up until Christmas. Are you guys excited? Because I sure am. Peace out, everyone. Hello everyone, welcome back to the Godzilla 2022 advent calendar. My name is Matthew and I am joined by my very laggy spin the wheel game. I have spoken too soon, And today we're going to be obviously doing day 22, which we're just going to jump straight into it. Which one are we going to get? Hopefully Mezco Monster Arts, please one of those. I swear, we get in. Are we going to get it? Is it? Yes, it's going to be Mezco. We were so close. You guys saw how close it was. Well, Mezco, Destroy All Monsters, Godzilla, round 1 set. Alright, let's do this. Let's go. Welcome back to another figure review. My name is Matthew, and today we're doing the Godzilla 2022 advent calendar. I have to be a bit more hurry-ish with this one, because I'm kind of underneath the time crunch, but we're reviewing 4 figures, so let us begin. So first up is Godzilla and Rodan, which you already know about them. It's obviously the 68 design. Both of them replicate their appearances on screen really well. A bit more so than others, but hey, it's all good. Everyone features 5 points of articulation at the neck, the arms, and the legs, and all of them feature a base, or both of them feature a base. The difference with Rodan is that he comes with a stand. Godzilla comes with an atomic breath, like this stand. Rodan comes with an alternate head, and Godzilla comes with alternate arms and an extra head. So that's pretty self-explanatory. And as the name suggests, 5 points of articulation, you get the idea. Next up is Mothra and Anguirus. Now, Anguirus and Mothra here, yeah, you might hear there's maracas in there. Well, simple. It's meant to weigh down the beam effect, which the web effect Mothra comes with. And Anguirus is simply on his own, no base. Obviously, Mothra does not need a base. She doesn't have one. But Anguirus does not have a base as well, but it has just a full-blown thing of, by himself. For articulation, 5 points, neck, 2 arms, 2 with the legs, and even though the name is 5 points, Mothra only features 1, like at the head region. So all of this together, Mothra only features 1 accessory. Rodan, Anguirus actually comes with an alternate head, which I've heard many complaints about, like many different stories about it and whatnot. But I mean, it's overall pretty good. But with that being said, this is like a very simplistic review. All I really have to say for now, like, subscribe, Jesus loves you, God bless you all. See you guys next time, spread the gospel, go out there, and stay tuned for tomorrow for day 23 of the Godzilla 2022 advent calendar. Peace out, everyone. Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. My name is Matthew, and today we are doing another episode of the Godzilla 2022 advent calendar. This is day 23. We are 2 days away till Christmas, everybody. Let's go ahead, make it loud and clear. Once again, spin the wheel, a little bit lag, hoping for Mezco or Monster Arts. Looks like it's going to be another Playmates, but which one? Okay, the Playmates Godzilla with Heat Ride. Not bad. Alright, let's do this. Let's go. yourself, and note to everyone else, do not purchase a figure that you put on your Christmas list before Christmas. Because yesterday, I bought this guy, the NECA King Kong. We celebrated Christmas a little early in a way. And what do I get? 2 NECA King Kongs. How about that? But yeah, little fun intro aside. Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. My name is Matthew, and today is the Godzilla 2022 Advent Calendar day number 23. We're 2 nights away. 2 days away. 2 sleeps away? 2 staying awake day. But today we're doing the Playmates Heat Ray Godzilla, the second Godzilla from Playmates that we're doing, or at least the 2021 version. This guy is incredibly unique because he was one of 4 Godzilla figures that was originally leaked during the 2020 leaks whole escapade with Godzilla vs. Kong, and originally showcased at a convention and like getting massively retooled. Here's the figure we got in leaked promos. And here we have the actual release, which this thing is beautiful. The overall sculpt and paint, it's alright, it's serviceable, it's nothing groundbreaking, it's mellow detail, yes, but it has enough detail so where you can identify what's what, which is which, and how it is. Eye paint, however, is a bit little clumsy. I've seen one actually have the eyes at the top of the head. Yeah, it's not really good quality, is that, Playmates? But I mean, it's again serviceable, doesn't really do anything bad. The atomic breath piece is actually taken from the MonsterVerse molds, which I do find a bit lazy, but not really. The dorsal fins are what really got people talking and steal the show. It's just translucent blue. You can actually kind of see my hand a little bit. Yeah, you see that? That's really good. This is just pure beauty. And then here we have kind of like a blue spray, and then they pull a Bandai and then stop. But although the tail position is pretty good, I mean, I'd argue. Let's see, we have some more claw paint here, and we have on the toes especially, on there, and there, and some dry brushing across the body. And if you remove the, we'll come back to this, the battle damage piece, you get some red paint with some nice ribs. Look at that. Even though Godzilla's ribs in the movie don't actually look like that, because I kind of question the anatomy, Godzilla does look pretty stellar, honestly. But for articulation, we don't have a whole lot, but it is rather impressive. We have nothing at the head. Even though it does swivel a little bit, it's actually on a big square peg that plugs into the body. You twist it, and you actually start splitting that little tiny seam line. If I can get, I'm not actually going to mess with that. You have an articulated jaw. Oh, I forgot to mention jaw paint. Although I would recommend being careful when you attach and disattach the beam, because over time it will scuffle, as you can see here. Top jaw, bottom of the jaw, there you go. And there's actually a sculpted in tongue. Not sure if you guys can see that. You can't really, but it's there. Jaw articulates, as I mentioned before. Arms go full 360, I think almost. But they can go up and down. Legs can go forward and back, not all the way. Again, much like the head, do not rotate the legs, just like feet. There are big square pegs and ball jointed tail. Yes, it's a ball joint, so it's not just a pure just swivel. It's an actual ball joint. So, I've already talked about the accessories, but the beam effect and heat ray. Sorry, the beam effect and heat ray. The beam effect and battle damage. There you go. So, there you go. Yes, the battle damage is technically an accessory as it's packaged separately, and you are meant to take it off and put it back on, like an accessory. So, overall, I'd say this figure is pretty worth it. $10, Target, Amazon, maybe Amazon, Walmart, can't go wrong. Or Toys R Us if you live in like another country that still has a Toys R Us. I don't know about that one. So, like, subscribe, can't really comment. Jesus loves you, God bless you all. Spread the gospel, go out there and spread Jesus' word. And we'll see you all tomorrow. Or there's my NECA King Kong boxes falling over. Which, by the way, just to let you all know, yep, another Kong. Peace out, everyone. Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of the Godzilla 2022 Advent Calendar. My name is Matthew, and today we are doing, obviously, day 24, which is pretty exciting, as I honestly will say, because, you know, these, I honestly just feel like yesterday I just started it, but no, it's already been this long, so, I mean, I guess I might as well just spin the wheel for our second last one of the original part of the series, and then we're doing the bonuses. Let's see who gets it. It's going to be a Monster Arts, but which one? The 2021 from Monster Arts. Alright, let's do this. Let's go. Hello everyone, welcome back to the Godzilla 2022 Advent Calendar. My name is Matthew, and today we have day 24, which means it is Christmas Eve, and I'll tell you guys the rest later. We have the SH Monster Arts Godzilla 2021. Finally, we get a Monster Arts Godzilla on the Advent Calendar. Hey, it's been way too long, but hey, now we've got him, and I'm ready to review him. So first up, the overall sculpt and paint is rather basic, I would say. It is incredibly detailed. Yes, that is for sure. Because I don't exactly know if they got the CG model. I mean, if it looks very stylized in comparison, but, you know, it's not all that bad, I would say. You know, the mouth looks pretty detailed. Eyes look pretty good. The overall sculpt of the spines looks amazing. And then we got to the tail, underside of the tail, more or less kind of like the same thing. Lots of nice detailing on the thighs. I think this is probably my favorite part of the detail. Not because it's thighs, I don't have a fetish for thighs. But here we have some like the chest. He's got a literal 1, 2, 3. I think that's a 6 or 8 pack. Did the segmenting, I can't really tell. But yeah, we have a kind of much more spread out claws than the Monster Arts 2019 Godzilla, and that's really good for the sculpt. The paint leaves a little bit to be desired, although the blue on the mouth and the blue on the eyes and spines looks pretty dang sweet. Under the belly looks pretty good with the dry brushing. Claw paint's kind of there, same with here. I mean, it's much more visible on the bigger claws, but aside from that, he's just kind of a lackluster charcoal gray, which honestly, for a price range of this, I mean, $100, don't know about that one. But, I mean, it's overall fine. But for articulation, we have a lot of segmenting at the head here. So, fun fact is here, right here, even though it looks like a second joint, it's actually a free-floating piece. So you have it here, and you see this gap right in between Godzilla's neck? You can actually slide it up, and it covers the gap. So it kind of looks seamless. I say seamless as the reason why is because when you have a figure with this many joints, yeah, there's going to be a lot of segments and there's going to be a lot of seams, and there's basically no way around it. I know Mezco is releasing like a seamless Godzilla, but they still have yet to, 1, release more info on that, and 2, that rubber is going to tear out in years, so yeah, I would not recommend buying that figure if it's actually made of rubber. Arms have a ball joint here at the base of the shoulder, kind of spin in and out. Elbows have a double joint, more towards the top and more towards the forearm. Bicep and forearm, I guess. Can swivel in and out, bend surprisingly pretty far out and then pretty far in. Wrists actually plug in onto the wrist like a ball joint, except it's kind of not. It's like a swivel hinge, Rebel Tech style, Hot Toy style peg. Ball jointed ab crunch, which you have an ab crunch here just below the shoulders, and one here more towards the stomach ab in the mid area. Legs can actually spread out pretty. Dang it. Well, I guess while I'm here, might as well show you. They connect like a double barbell style peg where they have one joint here, which allows for some pretty damn good movement. Yeah, there we go. Fix that back up. They can spread out pretty far, go in very far, kind of spin in and out at the leg, bend and swivel at the knees, which are on double hinge joints, one joint at the calf, which it does not exist in nature, so don't try looking for it, and a joint here at the foot. And of course, from here to here is Joint City. If this was Joint Town, okay, hold on. I forgot to also mention the bottom part here where this dorsal spine is a free floating piece. So don't try like rotating or haphazarding this thing. This is just Joint City. If this was Joint Town, this is City. Then again, I guess this would be City, and then this would be City, the Joint Country. Pure ball joints and free floating pieces, so you can get pretty natural curves. Although it doesn't really hold its pose all that well. Although the U curve is great. Before accessories, there's this arm, which I'm not going to show you how to do it on this video, but all you just have to do is, and then, however, if you're having trouble with the joint, heat it up with a blow dryer. See this? There you go. Mine only came with one, so, yeesh. But, because, like, someone stole the other hand, although I don't know why they would steal a hand of all things, probably needed one for emergency. But with that being said, thank you guys for watching this episode of Godzilla 2022 HEAV Encounter. I'm really excited for tomorrow because it's going to be Christmas. You know, we're going to have lots of nice time with our family, our friends, you know, our loved ones. But if you don't celebrate Christmas, hope you had a happy Hanukkah. Don't know if Hanukkah is still going on. Don't know much about Hanukkah because I celebrate Christmas. But yeah, that being said, thank you guys for watching this video. If you guys liked it, definitely subscribe to the channel. Jesus loves you. God bless you all. So go out there and spread the gospel. And I will see you guys in the next video. And also, just to answer another thing, I'm not gonna be getting the Hiya Toys one because I really just don't need it. I have too many legendary Godzillas. Yeah, see you guys later. Peace out, everyone. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another video. My name is Matthew, and today is day 25. Yes, it's Christmas Day. Merry Christmas, and if you don't celebrate Christmas, Happy Holidays. And that means we're going to be ending off the Godzilla 2022 advent calendar with, well, I mean, it can't be really a bang because, like, it's all randomly selected. So, you know what? Let's hope it's something special. Something really special. Something really good. Looks like it's going to be one of the NECA figures. Oh! The NECA Godzilla 1994. Alright, let's do this. Let's go. Hello everyone, welcome back to the Godzilla 2022 Advent Calendar. My name is Matthew, and today is the final day, kind of what is the normal part of the Advent Calendar. Because you obviously know I kind of break it up into two parts. We have the first 25 days, which is the normal Advent Calendar, and then we have the final 6 days, which is the bonus days. All that lead up to New Year's. Because obviously today is Christmas. So yeah, first and foremost, Merry Christmas everybody. I hope you're having a beautiful day. You know, you're having some time with your family, your friends, you know, your loved ones. Regardless, I hope you're doing great. Maybe get some good stuff. Of course, giving some good stuff. And of course, celebrating Jesus' birthday, because that is the whole meaning of Christmas in the first place. And if you're not celebrating Christmas, hope you at least have a happy holiday. So, we got, for day 25, one of the oldest Godzilla figures. This is, I think, my third ever, so pretty dang old in the collection. The NECA Godzilla 1994. So, sculpted paint is still relatively amazing. He's made of, like, a lot of softer kind of details in comparison to modern day NECA Godzillas, but the paint is actually still pretty well done, even for nowadays. We have the gradient from the white to the black charcoal middle on the spines right here. Of course, we got the mean fiery eyes. The teeth are individually sculpted and painted. The tongue, from what I remember, because I glued it shut and the glue seeped down to the figure, so it's been a little bit. The tongue was really well painted, although it was kind of small. You think they would size up Godzilla's tongue, but I guess not. Claws are actually painted blue as opposed to just pure, what is it, bone yellow, kind of bone white-ish, which I think that's not too accurate to the movie, but I like that stylistic change. And funny enough, this whole thing is actually casted in green plastic or green paint, which is interesting because for the longest time I always thought this thing was charcoal gray, but no, it is actually, like, if you can kind of see it right here. Okay, so I kind of realized it's not going to work with this kind of really weird lighting because of all the colors, but it is actually pretty close to green, at least from what I can see. So yeah, that's a plus. Articulation, there's two ball joints here and here. Again, they're glued shut. Or actually, it's kind of like one big barbell style ball joint, and the neck is like a sleeve. But there's actually like a little groove that you can actually raise up the head and make him look up even a lot more. So pretty well done. So you have a bit more joints right here, here, and here, mixed in with a hinge joint at the fingers, ball jointed waist, which I think is pretty good, ball joints at the hips, hinge joint, ball joints, combo at the knees, and ball joints at the feet. And the tail, you got 1, 2, 3, 4 joints right here to here, and bendy wire from here to here. So overall, do I recommend this? Absolutely. He's still an amazing signature part of the collection, and I'm really happy that I have him. But with that being said, thank you guys for joining me on the Godzilla 2022 Advent Calendar. We're not quite done yet, but like I'm just talking about the main part of it all. That being said, thank you guys for watching this video. If you guys like to, definitely subscribe to the channel. Jesus loves you. God bless you all. Go out there and spread the gospel. And I will absolutely see you all in the next video. Peace out, everyone. Hello everyone, welcome back to the Godzilla 2022 Advent Calendar. My name is Matthew, and today we are starting the final 6 episodes of the 2022 Advent Calendar with the bonus days leading up to New Year's. We did this last year, so we're going to do the same thing again. Let's see how much figures we have, because we still have quite a bit. So much figures. Oh, no. Oh, okay. Looks like we got a blast from the past. Alright, let's do this. Let's go. Hello everyone, welcome back to the Godzilla 2022 Advent Calendar. My name is Matthew, and today we have day 26, which is the bonus day, the first bonus day of the bunch. Now, this one's going to be a little bit different. You might be wondering why I'm not in view, dressed up, and with the LEDs and stuff. Well, we'll get to LEDs in just a sec. Well, the thing is, this item in particular, I sadly do not have anymore. What? So why did I put on here? Well, I still wanted to put up like a video fully discussing this thing, and I put it on the Advent Calendar in hopes of actually covering it one day. And so we got selected for it, and here it is. This is from my 2017 May Godzilla figure collection video. And obviously the quality is not great, because I recorded this thing on, what, an S3? And I had to run it through like a processor like once, twice, or 3 times. And even with the best quality option, it still wasn't the best quality, as you can see. So with this, I mean, it's Godzilla printable fan art, I think. But basically, like, what we were tasked to do was we were to take a picture that we could bring in, whatever, and we could pretty much make like a light up display. I chose Godzilla, obviously, and unfortunately there was no blue option, but I made the smart option of putting them in the space of the spines. So I think these lit up red and these lit up orange, because they kind of have like an orange tint from what I'm seeing, or it could have been vice versa. These could have been orange, these could have been red. So I kind of made like the spiral beam. Now thinking about it, I probably should have drew like a black or red spiral going around, and maybe some like flare here. Now, I mean, this thing is long gone. If you're wondering what the reason why it's gone, it's because like I literally I was doing some renovations and I put all my boxes, including this thing and the Godzilla truck trailer, all into one box or bag, and it was in a garbage bag, and I intended it to be temporary, And then someone mistaken it for an actual garbage bin and without looking inside of it and just chucked it with everything else. So thank gosh I didn't put my figures there, because otherwise I would have been in so much emotional trouble. Like, all those years of my collecting down the drain, oh yeah, that would not go well with me. But here it is in action. I do think I lit it up in this video, but basically, okay, with my very bad shaky, okay, here comes my hand, and then we get the action. Again, I can't, oh, there we go. There we go. Okay, so it is orange, and then it kind of goes like the spiral heat beam. Okay, here we have all the lights going off at once, so this was like its whole gimmick. It was in a wooden frame, it had Godzilla, and had electronics at the back. So, obviously, as you can tell, rewinding it a bit, I made this on my class, and it was amazing. I loved this thing. Do I miss it? Yep, but who knows? Maybe I might remake it one day. I still know a thing or two about electronics. So, I mean, I'm going to be probably a tech nerd when I get a career and stuff. So, with that being said, that's all I really had to say. This was years ago, and I don't really have much else to comment about it. Credit to the artist who made this. And that being said, thank you guys for watching this video. If you guys liked it, definitely subscribe to the channel. Jesus loves you. God bless you all. Go out there and spread the gospel, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out, everyone. Stay tuned for tomorrow for day 27. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another video. My name is Matthew, and today we are doing the Godzilla 2022 Advent Calendar. Bonus day number 27. So here we have the second one of the bonus days, because as you know, Christmas was 2 days ago, so let's do it this time. Turn it up a little. Hope we get something good. Mezco, Monster Arts, maybe an NECA. Looks like we're gonna get, alright, the Godzilla 3.5-inch Phileas figure. Alright, let's do this. Let's go. Hello everyone, welcome back to the Godzilla 2022 Advent Calendar. My name is Matthew, and today we're back in the kind of classic setup. It's not really a classic setup so much as it is like from the old Advent Calendar, but today we're going to be talking about this little guy, which is the Bandai, again, I'm just going to say 3.5-inch Godzilla Phileas figure, which, if you guys don't know, this is based on the 2017 movie Godzilla, Planet of the Monsters, where there's two Godzillas, the Godzilla Phileas character and the Godzilla Earth character, which both are completely separate but somehow look alike. So, for the sculpt and paint, this guy is pretty dang well sweet. He has like a metallic blue paint job, or actually no, it's not a paint job. Is it? Oh no, the metallic spines are definitely painted on, and the claws and toenails, they're definitely painted on too. But the metallic parts, like the sparkly bits, because there is sparkliness on this thing, sparkly partsness. Whoa, okay. They are definitely infused within the vinyl, and I think that's probably like one of my favorite parts about it. The head looks great, solid blue eyes, no complaints there. Mouth looks pretty good. Overall, it's a pretty accurate depiction of what he looked like in the film. You know, there's some like lighter blues, kind of infused, kind of gradientized to the darker blue. And it looks just really nice when you go from kind of this, and then you fuse down to the like dark, sparkly glitter. You know, it kind of reminds me of, actually, I don't know if it reminds me of that, because I was gonna say sunset, but like that's all yellow, like dusk to dawn, that sort of thing. But there's obviously a bunch of oranges, pinks, and purples in there, so it doesn't really fit this, but that actually looked really stellar. But for articulation, we don't have any at the head, but we do have some at the arms, and we have some at the legs. There's nothing at the tail, sadly. But yeah, that's kind of all I have to say about this figure. It's a very simplistic little 3.5-inch figure with not much to offer, although he does scale well with his, can I grab it from here? No, I can't. But that being said, thank you guys for what I was going to say. He does scale well with his Monster King's counterpart as an Earth. So that being said, thank you guys for watching this video. If you guys liked it, definitely subscribe to the channel. Jesus loves you. God bless you all. Go out there and spread the gospel. Stay tuned for tomorrow for the bonus day 28. Peace out, everyone. Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. My name is Matthew, and today we're doing day 28 of the Godzilla 2022 advent calendar. This is the third day where we're doing like the bonus days. So, you know how the game is played. Make sure that volume is turned up nice. We hear the very laggy. Alright, which figure are we going to get? See, Boat's going to be a Creations figure. Once again, always aiming for Bandai. It's our Monster Arts from Mexico, but Bandai Creations, Godzilla 1954. First Godzilla. Alright, let's do this. Let's go. You know, I'm kind of pleasantly surprised of how long it took me to get Godzilla, this one, onto the advent calendar. Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. My name is Matthew, and today we are doing day 28 of the Godzilla 2022 advent calendar, and today we are doing it with the Bandai Creations first Godzilla, or Godzilla 1954, as he's commonly known, because that's the year the movie came out. So basically, we're going to be doing this review obviously the same way, and we're not only joined by the Godzilla, but we're also joined by Piper, which, if you guys remember Piper, she's my cat, and she'll commonly appear in these videos, so she's just kind of strolling around the room. So that being said, let's go ahead and analyze the figure. The sculpt and paint, honestly, is actually pretty dang sweet, even for nowadays. The teeth are individually painted, not sculpted. They're kind of painted on a whole bar of vinyl, which I find pretty dang sweet. The eyes are painted pretty decently. I mean, it's not like the worst application in the world. I mean, it's not even the best either. I mean, it's a basic eye. It's kind of a cartoonized, basic eye. You already know what to expect. What's interesting is that the mouth is actually painted red. Mostly Godzilla figures that are based on the 54, 55 design would just leave the mouth black and white, but no, they actually went the extra mile to paint it red, which I love. The spines here are painted a little hit or miss, because the gray piece, especially like over here, you can see it's just kind of half of it, and it's just kind of like the tip. On this side, okay, that's not any better. You know, it's just kind of like some parts of it are gray, some parts of it are white. This one's just mostly white, this one's just mostly gray, and then it's just kind of off the walls from there. Other side, it's a little bit better. This is more of what it should be, but I mean, it's alright for a figure for only $10. I'll go down to the tip of the tail here. Spines are pretty well done, and the tail is actually pretty well done too. Kind of curls all the way up and spans down. What are you doing? He's eating a garbage bag. So we have the we have the Godzilla's fingers here, and they actually are done pretty well with some mild shading. Actually, yeah, there is mild paint shading right here, which I'm pleasantly surprised about. And there's kind of like a white spray here. There's got some more shading over here, and here's the best part. The nails, even though mine are chipped somewhat, they are actually done pretty damn well on this guy, and I do like it. For articulation, we can swivel at the head, go all the way around with it if you want to. Arms can go up and down, forward about that far, backwards about that far, so you can get a little bit of high play value out of it. Once again, forward about that far, backwards about that far until you hit the leg. Speaking of the legs, they can both do a 360. However, even nowadays, it's still extremely stiff and extremely tight. So I do not recommend that. But, I mean, I was able to do a 360 years ago. Haven't done one since. But the tail here, yes, here. There's no articulation point here. Because if you try to split it, you'll just end up shearing it right off. And you'll have to glue it back into place. But here, it's where it's actually intended to spin. Get off the bags! My gosh. Yeah, I have a lot of bags in my room. But yeah, that's all I have to really say about this Godzilla figure. You know, it's definitely a staple of time, and back when Bandai America actually cared for the Godzilla license. So that being said, thank you guys for watching this video. If you guys liked it, definitely subscribe to the channel. Jesus loves you. God bless you all. Go out there and spread the gospel. And I'll see you guys next time for the Godzilla 2022 advent calendar, day number 29. Thank you guys for watching. Peace out, everyone. Hello everyone, welcome back to the Godzilla 2022 advent calendar. My name is Matthew, and today we're in the final stretch. This is the last 3 days of the Godzilla 2022 advent calendar, and look at all these figures that we have lined up. These are the remaining figures that have not been on an advent calendar yet, but you know damn well that we're gonna do it. Alright, so here we go. The bonus day, number 29. Let's turn that up. Hoping for more Mezco or Monsters because we like our balance. Oh, is it going to be a travel mug? I think it's going to be the mug. There you go. Good choice. Anyways, let's do this. Let's go. Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. My name is Matthew, and today we are once again doing the Godzilla 2022 advent calendar, day 29. Yes, this is the third last day of the Godzilla 2022 advent calendar, and so far we've been on a roll. This one is the Godzilla travel mug, which I think you can maybe get from Amazon or something like that, because damn, I do not know where this guy came from. This was bought for me for Christmas last year, and I've been using it since. But to be fair, it does feature some really nice artwork. I found the original art somewhere. It wasn't on Google, though. It wasn't on DeviantArt or Scratch or anything like that. It was, like, on a TikTok, and they never said, like, where the art came from. But it looks really snazzy, and to have it actually in hand, you know, on, like, a water bottle that I can just take around, you know, whenever I want to. Beautiful. So credit to the artist, although I really hope that this was done with the artist's permission, or the artists themselves were the ones that put this thing on, maybe on Redbubble or something. Because if they didn't put it on Redbubble or something like that, then this is stealing, and it kind of makes this a little awkward, but hey, it's a Godzilla travel mug, so I'll deal with it. But, yeah, it does what it's supposed to. It's a basic travel mug. I don't know what the capacity of what water or liquid you can fit on this thing is. Never said, never specified. But it's like this big, and it's just, here's the lid, you open it up. It's a travel mug, okay? I'm pretty sure everyone knows what a travel mug does and what a travel mug is. There's no sculpt, there's no paint, there's no artwork. I mean, this is kind of paint, it's on. It's no articulation unless you want to consider the lid as a swivel joint. This is a hinge joint. So I guess there technically is articulation here. There's a hinge joint here and a swivel here. Swivels here. Point if you know that reference. Anyways, that's all I really have to say. Thank you guys for watching this video. If you guys liked it, definitely subscribe to the channel. I think someone just closed their door. Thank you guys for watching this video. If you guys liked it, definitely subscribe to the channel. Jesus loves you. God bless you all. Go out there and spread the gospel, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out, everyone. Stay tuned for day 30, the second last day. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Godzilla 2022 advent calendar. My name is Matthew, and today we are down to the really now final stretch with the second last day. After today is going to be the last one, and that's it for the 2022 advent calendar. So look at all these figures, but only 2 more can be picked for today and tomorrow respectively. So here we go. You guys ready? Hopefully Mezco Mod starts. Come on, hopefully some more balancing. Come on, let's go. Uh-oh, little lag, little lag. Oh, okay, the Godzilla bedsheet and pillowcases. I'm not expecting that one. Alright, let's do this. Let's go. Hey everyone, welcome back to the Godzilla Advent Calendar. My name is Matt, and well, this is day 30, and unfortunately I have to record like this. Right now I'm kind of in my old space, but it's just right now like it's like a storage closet. Hey, don't worry. So, the curtain's obviously still here. Got some, this is the bed sheet, kind of. It's actually something you use for blankets, but honestly this would be better off as a sheet because of how big it is. Not to mention, I don't see the appeal for this being as legends will know what that means. I don't get why people would put their blanket in here. I mean, it kind of folds up inside and it just completely ruins. So I don't know, unless you have it on display or something. And here's the bed sheet. It's like a very stretched image of the same image we have here, Godzilla and Ghidorah. There we go, Godzilla and Ghidorah. What? Yeah, it's just kind of a... I have two of these, but like, I don't know, one went missing, so... Oh no, I'm literally standing on top of it. Sorry folks, turns out I have both of them, so... Yeah, I have all three. Yeah, I'm probably just gonna be... Oh, Piper's here too. But yeah, that's all I have to say for this advent calendar episode. See you guys tomorrow, and peace out everyone. Spread the gospel. Hello everyone, welcome back to the Godzilla 2022 Advent Calendar. My name is Matthew, and today we are down to the last day. December 31st, 2022. Not only the last day of the year, but the last day of the Godzilla 2022 Advent Calendar. You see all these figures ready on the spin the wheel game? Only one can be the winner. So, who are we going to get for the final bonus day? Let's see. Alright, we're getting a lot of lag. That's alright. And it is going to be... Really? Another poster? Okay. Let's do this. Let's go. Hello everyone, welcome back to the Godzilla 2022 Advent Calendar. My name is Matthew, and today we are going to be taking a look at this, which is the Godzilla 1993 Godzilla vs. MechaGodzilla 2 poster. I forget the name of the artist. Dang it. Feel bad now, but basically, this is kind of a weird way to end off the Godzilla Advent Calendar for 2022, because last year we ended off with this. Now we're ending off with this, and coincidentally they're beside each other. Hopefully we'll be able to get another poster. Oh no, wait. I think we already reviewed you. Huh. Well, whatever. Anyways, so for this art, it's just the same poster you all know and love. You know, Godzilla with the Garuda. There you go, the Garuda just snapping in half with a big explosion. Kind of looks like he has like a big friggin' hole, and his blood is just melted lava. That would look really cool though. Imagine a Godzilla with just blood, and his blood is like pure lava. Although that'd be more suited for Rodan, at least the 2019 incarnation. And speaking of Rodan, we have like a bunch of teared up wings, and Rodan just holding the egg, looking really upset with him roaring up into the sky. Godzilla charging up a beam, and MechaGodzilla right in the back, getting ready to just unleash hell upon Godzilla and Rodan. Of course, we have the movie logo. And it kind of saddens me that we don't get posters like this anymore. Please, let's get some more illustrated artwork like this, please. But yeah, this is just filled with color. You have like a lot of warm colors, and as you transition, it kind of gets a little cooler to the top. And that really, it just colored really well, in my opinion. And also, Godzilla's a bit green too. Adds a bit to the color as well. But yeah, that's all I really have to say. It's a poster. It has nice material, kind of like what this one has. They're the same material, so that being said, thank you guys so much for watching the Godzilla 2022 Advent Calendar. I'll see you guys next year, and I guess for the final video of this year. And yeah, see you guys later. Peace out, everyone.